Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation. Welcome to Ludington Oriole Girls JV basketball action on the Orioles Sports Network. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, with you on the play-by-play call, joined tonight by Nick Wysong as the OSN technical engineer, and also Jackson Jenner as the Oriole Sports Network cameraman. The Traverse City West Titans in town tonight. It is a girls JV, girls varsity doubleheader. It's the first game of the season for the JV and varsity girls. And again, the Traverse City West Titans in town. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And also a shout out to Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Here are your starting lineups. First, for the visiting Titans of Traverse City West, coached by Justin McMurrin, assisted by Javen Thompson. Starting at the guards, number 14, Aubrey Gardner. She is a freshman. Also number 21, Elizabeth Schramsky, a freshman. And number 31, Madeline Shedlock, a sophomore. Forwards are number 23, Addison Orth, a freshman, and number 10, Paige Nickerson. She is a freshman. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Troy Veneman, assisted by Grace White and Keelan Laird. Starting at the guards for the Orioles, number 12, Harper Rasmussen. She is a freshman. Also number 32, Hadley Morgan, a freshman. And number 35, Liana Veneman, and she is a sophomore. The forwards for the Orioles, number 20, Delaney Jerusel, a freshman. And number 15, Annika Heemstra, a sophomore. The Ludington Orioles and the Traverse City West Titans. The Titans in their, I guess you would call that a Vegas gold, maybe, Nick, color there. It's not really forest green. It's more of a Vegas gold or Vegas green and gold jerseys. Ludington in their white jerseys. They have black lettering and numerals trimmed in orange. And the Ludington Orioles getting set to open up their girls JV basketball season. I'd like to thank again Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor, House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. The Ludington Orioles being announced right now as the crowd filters in to Hawley Gym. The Ludington Boys JV and Ludington Boys Varsity at Manistee tonight, and we'll be passing along reports as we receive them to Oriole Nation out there tuned in. If you're out there watching tonight's game, drop us a line. We'll do our best to give you a shout out on the air, particularly you folks from Oriole Nation that are out and about all around the great state of Michigan, or for that matter, all around the great United States of America. In fact, I know Joe Benz has been tuned in of late. He's a Marine serving in Japan. Good to know that Joe's tuned in. Getting set here for action on this Tuesday, December 9th, 2025. Getting set for the tip-off here. The Orioles and the Titans. And it'll be the first of two home games this week covered by the OSN. For the girls, Thursday night, the Fremont Packers will be in town. Here we go. The tip controlled by the Traverse City West Titans. With the ball, number 31, Madeline Shedlock. She'll give it now to Elizabeth Schramsky. Now over to Paige Nickerson. West working the ball nicely here, and there is a almost steal by the Orioles. Good hustle there by Annika Heemstra. She was the last to touch the ball. It goes out of bounds. West shot up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles. And here come the Ludington Orioles, their first offensive possession of the 2025 season. With the ball, number 20, Delaney Jerusel. Jerusel will take the shot. A little bit too much on that shot. And the Titans have it with the ball, number 14, Aubrey Gardner. Ahead now, baseline drive by Shedlock. Shedlock will give it to Paige Nickerson, and now there is a turnover on the floor. Ludington basketball. We're about 52 seconds into the ball game. No score. Ludington and Traverse City West. The Oriole point guard, Harper Rasmussen, bringing the ball up. There's a steal by Elizabeth Schramsky. Now the ball is stolen right back by Hadley Morgan of the Orioles. With it, Harper Rasmussen. Rasmussen will get the ball to Liana Veneman. There's a dribble drive by Rasmussen. Shot no good. Rebound to Traverse City West. With the ball, 23, Addison Orth. Orth now over to Schramsky. Gardner with it now, and now we're going to have a traveling violation on TC West. Shout out to Indian Summer. Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the Oriole Sports Network and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Have a shout out to our first Oriole fans of the evening, big-time Oriole fans, and that's Rochelle and Ella Higgins, watching as always from Carlisle, Arkansas. Foul called on the Titans, number 10, Paige Nickerson. At the free throw line for the Orioles, number 20, Delaney Jerusalem, Eliana's younger sister. First free throw is up and good. First point of the season. And it comes from Delaney Jerusalem. Second attempt. Up and good. It's not going to count, though. We have a lane violation. Jerusalem drained the second free throw, but it does not count. A lane violation there. And now Traverse City West with the basketball. Ludington up 1-0. Girls JV basketball action. Now have a traveling violation on the Titans. Shout out to our exclusive halftime show sponsor, Safe Harbor Credit Union, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington with the ball. Jerusalem baseline drive. Give it now to Heemstra. Annika Heemstra with the basket. Nice assist there to Delaney Jerusalem. Ludington 3, Traverse City West nothing. 5:42 to go in the opening quarter. There's a steal with the ball. Hadley Morgan. She loses it, but last touch there by the Titans. Number 21, Elizabeth Schramsky. Into the Titans lineup, number 24, Eliana Bauman. We have a timeout on the floor. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here and tell you about Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Also, a big shout out to Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on those roadways this time of year. If you do end up with a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, give Mike a call, 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Orioles will get the ball in. Jerusalem, her shot up, no good. Rebound underneath, up and in by Annika Heemstra. Ludington 5, Traverse City West nothing. 5:23 left in the opening quarter. The pass gets away from the West, and there's a deflection right there, goes out of bounds. Last touch by Traverse City West. Ludington basketball, 5:15 to go in the opening quarter. Orioles up 5-0. With the ball, number 32, Hadley Morgan. Morgan, Veneman's pass, a little too much right there, ends up on the Traverse City West bench. Catching that ball was Coach Justin McMurrin. And here comes the Titans of Traverse City West. They'll work it inside with the ball, number 24, and that's Eliana Bauman. There's a steal by the Orioles. With the ball, turnaround in the lane, up, no good. That was Veneman. Put back, no good. Heemstra underneath now. She draws the foul. Good work on the glass by Annika Heemstra. Foul called on the Titans, number 23, Addison Orth.
Number 15, Annika Heemstra.
4:41 left in the opening quarter. 5-0 Orioles. Heemstra's first free throw, no good. Second attempt is up and good. Heemstra gets one of two free throws. Ludington up 6-0. Annika Heemstra has 5 of the Orioles' 6 points. There's a steal that was created by Jerusalem. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Traverse City West. Orioles up 6-0. 4:32 left in the opening quarter. Ball will be inbounded by Harper Rasmussen. Now even an official's timeout. And it looks like Veneman is going to go to the bench. And checking in will be number 23, Madeline Kalinowski. Kalinowski is a sophomore. Rasmussen triggers the ball, and it's stolen by Traverse City West with the ball, number 23, Addison Orth. There's a shot up, no good, off the mark. Rebound to the Orioles, number 23, Madeline Kalinowski. She'll give it now to Hadley Morgan. Morgan to Rasmussen. Rasmussen's pass deflected, but Heemstra ends up with it for the Orioles. She'll give it back now to Rasmussen. Shot a little bit too much there. Orioles will get the ball back, however. Jerusalem with it. Now they're working it wide open underneath. Heemstra shot, no good. Rebound to Traverse City West, number 23, Addison Orth. .342 to go in the opening quarter. Traverse City West trails the Orioles 6-0. There's a steal by the Orioles. Jerusalem with it. Jerusalem loses it. Now Traverse City West has the ball. That's Addison Orth with it. Orth will give it up now to Elizabeth Shramsky, and she'll get the basket. Shramsky with the score. First points of the game for Traverse City West. Orioles up by 4 points, 6-2. Jerusalem with it. Jerusalem now to Heemstra. Her shot no good. Rebound to Madeline Shedlock. Ludington up 6-2. 2:55 to go. There's a steal by Jerusalem. Delaney Jerusalem. Now we're going to have a traveling violation on the Orioles. Into Ludington's lineup, number 44, Brielle Ashton. Also checking in, number 40, Lily Burgess. And in number 50, Avra Bowman. Addison Orth with it now to Aubrey Gardner. There's a deflection, and the Orioles have it. Madeline Kalinowski with the basketball. Kalinowski will give it to Bowman. Bowman now. There's a shot put up by Burgess, no good. Ball fought for, and it's going to be Traverse City West basketball. Orioles up 6-2. Back into the Oriole lineup, Liana Veneman. Here, Coach Troy Veneman shouting out instructions as his Orioles play defense. With the ball for the Titans, number 14, Aubrey Gardner. We have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. Two minutes to go in the opening quarter, 6-2 Ludington. Veneman on the dribble drive. She'll lose the ball, and coming up with it for the Titans is Shramsky. And now the ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be Ludington basketball. Turnover there for the Titans. A shout out to LP&G, Ludington Paint and Glass. Mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Oriole Sports Network, a bird's eye view of local sports. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Harper Rasmussen. 1:24 to go in this opening quarter. Orioles up by 4, 6-2. Jamie Sycon will be my sidekick tonight for the varsity game and doing color commentary with me. Shot missed, put back no good, but a foul called on the Orioles, and I believe it's going to be called on number 12, Harper Rasmussen. I'm sure I'll be receiving reports from the boys' game tonight from both Tara Graham and I would presume as well from Lori Smith. First free throw is no good. Second attempt up, no good. Rebound to the Orioles, coming away with it, 44, Brielle Ashton. Veneman with it now. Veneman on the dribble drive, will kick it back to Rasmussen. Rasmussen's pass deflected inside, retrieved there by Veneman, and then she just couldn't get the handle on the ball. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Traverse City West basketball. We'd like to thank the McGee Insurance Group. They've been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. The McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. As there's a steal by the Orioles, the McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. Ludington basketball. 48 seconds to go in this opening quarter. The Orioles have a 6-2 lead. Inbound pass is stolen by the Titans, and now the Titans lose it, and the ball will go right back to the Orioles. Opening night for the girls, the 2025-2026 basketball season. Inbound pass is stolen, and now we have a tie-up. Possession arrow to Traverse City West. 43.4 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Ludington 6, Traverse City West 2. Good defense by the Orioles and almost forces a turnover right there. Titans get it in the lane and shot up and in. Addison Orth with the basket. Ludington up by 2, 6-4. With 21 seconds to go, they better get the ball in. They get a timeout just before the 5-second violation. It's a 30-second timeout, and we're going to stay right here and tell you about IRCA Auto Center. They are founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The IRCA family's been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. IRCA Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. See anybody we got checking in? We got Donnie O'Brien, who's a big Ludington Oriole fan. He says, "Go Lady O's." Also, Susan Stowe says, "Go O's," and as does Karen Hasselbalt. And so if you're out there watching, chime in. We'll do our best to give you a shout out on the air. Right now we have 12.4 seconds to go. Ludington has just turned the ball over. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington up 6-4. Titans with the ball. 10 seconds to go in this opening quarter. They'll work it into the center. And now here's a deflection. 3 seconds. Let's see if the Orioles get a shot off. And their shot's going to be well short right there. We're at the end of one from Hawley Gym. Your score, girls JV basketball action, the Ludington Orioles 6, the Traverse City West Titans 4. Stay tuned.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 6, Traverse City West 4, girls JV basketball action. On this December 9th evening, Ludington with the basketball to begin play here in the second quarter. There's a steal now, and here come the Titans with the ball. Elizabeth Schramsky. Schramsky shot up, no good. Good defense here by the Orioles. Turnaround up and in, however, and getting the basket for the Titans, number 23, Addison Orth. Got a tie game here. Ludington 6, Traverse City West 6. There's a deflection. Ludington will get it back. They'll lose it again with the ball for the Orioles. Adriana Lobo. She wears jersey number 5. She's out there with Hadley Morgan. Also on the court, Lily Burgess. And you have number 20, and that's Delaney Jerusel. Harper Rasmussen also out there. That completes the 5 for the Orioles. Freshman boys, congratulations to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela. And we got from a very, very reliable source, Tim Hansen, great guy. He said freshman boys won 38-23 against Manistee. So congratulations to Coach Dante, the Microwave Vela, and his boys. A big victory over Manistee. 38-23, is that correct there, Nick? 38-23 again? Yep, so Ludington boys freshmen win tonight at Manistee.
Subbing in for TC West, number 10, Paige Nickerson, and number 15, Addie.
Right here, we have 6:51 to go in the opening half. Girls JV basketball, Ludington 6, Traverse City West 6. Titans with the basketball. With the ball, number 14, that's Aubrey Gardner. Titans working the ball. Schramsky with it now. They'll work it inside. Turnaround up, no good. Rebound to Jerusel. And Jerusel will give the ball up now to Hadley Morgan. Morgan to Rasmussen. Heemstra in the paint. Heemstra, nice move. Shot up. God with the left hand. Nice move there by Annika Heemstra. She's got 7 points. Ludington up 8-6. 6:04 to go in the opening half. Timeout, Traverse City West. Going to be a 30-second timeout, and we're going to stay right here and tell you about Team Jamie Loney 5-Star Real Estate. If you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. Ludington 8, Traverse City West 6. We are in the second quarter. It'll be Traverse City West basketball. Orth with it. She's double teamed now. We'll get the ball ahead, and there's a steal. Heemstra with it for the Orioles. Annika Heemstra. Heemstra will give it now to Kalinowski. Ball batted away there. Brielle Ashton Ludington did get a shot off. They missed. Now here come the Traverse City West Titans. Ludington 8, Traverse City West 6. And now Oriole defense forces yet another turnover. No, working in, trying to get that ball inside. Saved right there nicely by Jerusalem. Bodies falling all over the court here. There's an interception by Aubrey Gardner. Gardner on the dribble drive. Her shot no good, but she's going to draw the foul, and it's going to be called on Jerusalem. Folks, Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing, we've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman. First free throw good there by Gardner. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound to Heemstra. Now we have a jump ball. Possession arrow to Traverse City West. Ludington up 8-7. 5:05 left in the second quarter. Titans will inbound the ball. They get it in to number 10, Paige Nickerson. Here's a shot from the baseline, no good. Rebound to Madeline Kalinowski. Inside, shot up, no good there by Brielle Ashton, and here comes Traverse City West. There's a shot up, no good, but a foul is called on the Orioles with 4:44 left in this opening half. Foul called on Madeline Kalinowski, her second. At the line for the Titans, number 10, Paige Nickerson. First free throw, no good.
Subbing in for TC West, number 25, Brooke Parker, and number 11, Cameron Parker.
Brooke Parker checks into the West lineup along with number 11, Cameron Parker. Second free throw is no good. It's going to be Ludington basketball. Back into the Oriole lineup, number 20. Well, actually, no. Checking back in, number 12, Harper Rasmussen. There's a dribble drive, just too much on it. Heemstra, though, good work on the offensive glass. Her shot's no good, but she draws the foul, and she's going to shoot two. Foul called on the Titans, number 25, Brooke Parker. Annika Heemstra at the free throw line. First free throw, no good. Okay, we have a boys halftime JV scorer. Manistee 19, Ludington 13. That's boys JV basketball. Manistee up 19-13 at the half. Thank you, Lori Smith, for that report. Second free throw missed. However, the ball last touched by Traverse City West. Ludington 8, TC West 7. 4:32 left in the opening half. Ludington triggered in. Nice block right there. But Heemstra right there gets the basket. Annika Heemstra with the rebound and the putback. She's got 9 points. Ludington up 10-7 with 4:18 left in this opening half. Schramsky with it. Schramsky to Orth. I had a buddy I served with in the Navy whose last name was Orth. His name was George Orth. He was from Michigan. It's a name you don't see very often. Madeline Shedlock at the free throw. I'm sorry, Madeline Shedlock reported back into the TC West lineup. Ludington up 10-7, 4:06 to go in the second quarter. Ball batted out of bounds there. And my technical engineer, Nick Wysong, he's got the headset on, so he may chime in a little bit here. In this girls JV game, Ludington up 10-7, 3:58 to go in this opening half. Our first girls telecast of the season. Now there's a steal by TC West. And bringing it up the court is, basket up and good. And scoring that basket for TC West was number 21, Elizabeth Schramsky. She's fouled. She'll go to the free throw line and attempt to tie this ball game up. Free throw is up and no good. Rebound fought for. Ludington has it. Heemstra, and she'll give the ball now to Rasmussen. Rasmussen to Ashton. And now a foul is going to be called on the Titans. Elizabeth Schramsky. 3:34 to go in the opening half. Pass is inbounded and deflected, last touched by the Ludington Orioles. Into the Oriole lineup, number 32, Hadley Morgan. How things going tonight there, Nick? Hey, we doing some new things with the board?
Oh yeah, I was just messing around with the sound there, trying to see if I can improve that beautiful voice that you have there, Scoop.
I don't know about beautiful. My wife kind of says it's annoying at times. There's a three-pointer for Traverse City West, number 21, Elizabeth Schramsky, and the Titans have their first lead of this game at 12-10. Ludington on the attack. Jerusalem will pass the ball back out to Harper Rasmussen. Tonight's the first of the three big nights this week. Nice move by Heemstra. Her shot is a little short right there, and West has it. We're home tonight against Traverse City West girls. Home Thursday night against the Fremont Packers for girls. And then Friday we're on the road at Fremont for a big boys matchup.
Yeah, it's a good week of basketball for sure.
Definitely, and we'll be getting reports tonight on how the boys are doing at Manistee. The Manistee, or the Ludington boys freshman team, they win 38-23 tonight. And the last report we got that Manistee was up on Ludington 19-13 at the end of one in boys JV basketball. So right here we have a 2-point game. Ludington trails 12-10 with 2:16 to go in this opening half. Ludington was up 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. But we have a double dribble violation on the Orioles. Aubrey Gardner checks back into the TC West lineup. Annika Heemstra gets a nice rest as she heads to the bench. We have a timeout. It's a full timeout. Your score with 2:15 to go in the opening half here from Hawley, the Traverse City West Titans 12, the Ludington Orioles 10. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. 2:15 to go, opening half. Ludington trails Traverse City West 12-10. Girls JV basketball action. TC West on the attack. with the ball, number 23, Addison Orth. Now she'll give it up to Madeline Shedlock. Shedlock. Back over now to Orth. Orth will give it up to Paige Nickerson. Nickerson, there's a steal by Jeruzel. Jeruzel pass corralled right there by the Orioles' Brielle Ashton, who gets fouled. We're down to 1:43 left in this opening half. Ball's being triggered in by Harper Rasmussen. Rasmussen in to Morgan. Now over to Delaney Jeruzel. Jeruzel on the drive. Baseline drive right there. With it, number 44, Brielle Ashton. She loses it out of bounds. It'll be TC West basketball. 1:29 to go in the opening half. Traverse City West 12, Ludington 10. With the ball for the Titans, Aubrey Gardner. Now over to Addison Orth. Back to Gardner. Gardner will get it ahead now to Shedlock. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touched by Ludington. 1:13 left in this opening half. Now we have the officials having a confab. You got one that pointing now, it's Ludington basketball. And it will be Oriole basketball. Okay, the officials got together right there. And actually, they didn't really get together, but one official overruled the other, and it will be Ludington basketball. All right, 1:10 to go. Opening half. Traverse City West 12, Ludington 10. Now here's a steal by the Titans. And with it, number 11, Cameron Parker. Parker, she'll give it back now to Gardner. Here's a steal by the Orioles. With it, Rasmussen. Now Rasmussen has it stolen by Aubrey Gardner. 45 seconds to go in the opening half. TC West with the basketball. Here's a drive down the lane, shot up no good there by Orth. TC West gets it right back, shot no good. And coming away with it for the Orioles, number 32, Hadley Morgan. Morgan to Rasmussen. Rasmussen's pass deflected, and now TC West has it. Paige Nickerson with it. Now her pass is stolen by the Orioles' Delaney Jeruzel. 8 seconds to go in the opening half. I don't know if the Orioles realize they're down to 4 seconds. Nice move, shot up and good! A buzzer beater there by Harper Rasmussen on the dribble drive. And we're at the half here from Hawley Gym, and we've got a tie game. Ludington 12, Traverse City West 12. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned for the Safe Harbor Credit Union halftime show right here on the Orioles Sports Network.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the number one priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We're at the half. Girls JV basketball action. Ludington 12, Traverse City West 12. Last report we received from Lori Smith from Manistee at the half. Boys JV basketball, Manistee 19, Ludington 13. And we received a report from Tim Hansen that the Ludington boys freshman team defeated Manistee 38-23. We'll be getting reports from Lori Smith and also from Tara Graham for the boys JV and boys varsity games tonight. Scoring in that second quarter, Traverse City West outscored the Orioles 8-6 after Ludington had outscored TC West 6-4 in the first 8 minutes of play. Individual scoring for Traverse City West, a point for Aubrey Gardner, 4 points for Addison Orth, and 7 points for Elizabeth Schramsky. For Ludington, 2 points for Harper Rasmussen, 1 point for Delaney Jerusel, and Annika Heemstra has the rest, folks. She's got 9 points. And that's your individual scoring for both teams for the first half. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Also a shout out to Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington. They're your local agency that gets it right the first time with a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy. They help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence. And Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck, they've been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. Tonight's the first night of a big night of Oriole basketball, both for the boys and girls this week. Of course, we're here tonight bringing you the Ludington girls versus Traverse City West. Thursday night, we'll be right back here at Hawley for more girls basketball action, both the JV and the varsity, as they welcome the Fremont Packers to town. And on Friday, we will be at Fremont covering the Ludington boys, JV, and varsity teams as they take on the Fremont Packers. Hey, attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. We're going to step aside, and we'll be back in 2 minutes here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster.
Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S., and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington 12, Traverse City West 12 girls JV basketball action at the half. We'd like to thank, We'd like to thank Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. They have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary. It is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874. You know, Nick, I got to remember I'm 60 years old now. I went down and got us some water, got you some popcorn, came up those spiraling staircase here at the old crow's nest. I should say the Oriole bird nest. And I'm a little out of breath. It's not like I'm in my 40s anymore.
Oh yeah, not in the Navy anymore.
Hey, I got a dilemma.
Oh, what's up?
Fantasy football playoffs. No. I'm in one league this week. The other league, I'm in my final regular season week. But in the one league I have as my quarterback, Josh Allen, my starter. My backup is Matthew Stafford. Stafford is playing the Lions this week, and I think the Lions are going to play a good game, but they're going to have to win in a shootout against the Rams.
Yeah, the Lions they've won one and lost one. I think about 8 games straight now. They have.
So do I start Josh Allen, who was one of my first picks? He's my number 1 quarterback, who will probably have a pretty good game, but he's playing against the tough New England Patriots, or do I start Matthew Stafford, who's taking on our Lions defense? I'm kind of swaying to go with Stafford this week. So, if you're out there in Oriole Nation listening and you're into fantasy football, chime in with your thoughts on that. As we begin play here, starting in the second half, what were you going to say, Nick?
I would probably start Stafford. I think Josh Allen, in those big games this season, the Bills haven't really gotten it done. But the Rams are quite the opposite.
Yeah, so. And Allen's had some monster games this year. I mean, he's not the reigning NFL MVP for no reason. I mean, he's coming off a 40-point fantasy performance last week.
Oh, I think he puts up 40 every other week in fantasy.
But New England's pretty tough. They got a tough defense this week, and I just think Matthew Stafford against our Lions may win, but if they're going to win, they're going to have to win in a shootout. Because our defense is pretty much, for lack of better words, right now banged up, and it's quarterback like Matt Stafford may go through them like Swiss cheese.
Yeah.
Okay, here we are. Back to action. Tie game. And Ludington with the basketball. And now we're going to have a foul called on TC West right there. Going up strong for the rebound was Harper Rasmussen. Foul called on TC West, number 14, Aubrey Gardner. If you see any of Oriole Nation chiming in with their thoughts on my dilemma between Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford, let me know, Nick. There's a nice inbound pass there, and getting the basket for the Orioles, number 20, Delaney Jeruzel. Ludington up 14-12, 6:56 to go in this third quarter. TC West with the basketball.
There's almost still a small part of me that almost jerks at the fact that Matthew Stafford is going to light up the Detroit Lions defense. Just saying that 4 or 5 years ago probably would have confused you.
Yeah. Well, you know, the Lions, there's a rebound to the Orioles, but Jeruzel loses it off her foot. Stafford had a really good playoff game a few years ago against the Lions, but the Lions ended up with the victory. That was a heck of a playoff game, 24-23, if memory serves me correct.
Yeah.
And that game was at Ford Field. So I'm sure Matthew is just chomping at the bit to get at his former teammates. And again, this game will be in Los Angeles. Right now, we have 6:28 to go in this girls' JV third quarter. Ludington up 14-12. The teams were knotted up at half. Oh, we just got good news from Lori Smith. Our boys' JV team really turned it on in the second quarter, and they are up at the half by the score of 33-27. So Coach Noah Lehman and his boys, they got it going. They're up again, 33-27 at the half.
Coach Noah Lehman is probably pretty happy, and there was a layup right there.
Very, very good. The bucket scored there
By
for the
number
Orioles.
15.
Yeah, Annika Heemstra with another basket. Annika with 11 points to lead the Orioles. Ludington with their biggest lead of the game, 16-12. 5:52 left in this third quarter. Heemstra with it, her shot partially deflected right there, and TC West has it.
I think that score update you gave me was after the third quarter, not halftime.
The one for the boys?
Yeah.
You know what? You're exactly right. I apologize, Oriole Nation. Manistee was up 19-13 at the half in boys JV basketball, and after three, Ludington leads 33-27. I got I got that from you, and also Lori Smith chimed in and she said that's after three, Scoop. So outstanding. So we'll keep you updated on that. Ludington girls JV up 16-12 right now. 5:28 to go in this third quarter. Into the Oriole lineup, number 52, Alicia Gomez. Alicia. There, I'll get it right. Alicia Gomez has checked in. Gabe's younger sister. And here come the TC West Titans. 11 with it. That's Cameron Parker. Inside shot up and in. And scoring number 24, Eliana Bowman. Ludington up 16-14. 5:02 left in this third quarter. With the ball, Jeruzel baseline, and Jeruzel's going to draw the foul. Good aggressive move there by Delaney Jeruzel.
Yeah. She used her momentum and tried to carry it towards the basket, but got hacked right there and was able to call a foul.
I'd like to send a special shout out to the Ludington High School yearbook and newspaper staff who was out there. As it got quiet as a church in here for a moment. First shot, but no good there by Jeruzel. We'd like to thank the yearbook staff and newspaper staff. They're out there selling concessions right now, and they hooked us up with a bag of popcorn and some waters for up here in the Oriole Bird Nest.
Pretty sure that's something they do pretty much every basketball game. And
They do a fine job with that.
oh, yeah.
A lot of help there from Joe Holmes and Sierra Holmes, who's also the girls varsity softball coach, and her fine students out there working at the concession stand here as you walk in to Ludington High School, just before you walk into Hawley Gym. 4:48 to go, third quarter. Ludington up 16-14. Jeruzel missed both free throws, but Ludington has the basketball once again. They had it, now TC West with it. Here come the Titans. Now a traveling violation called on TC West.
I think that's three traveling violations within the past minute or so.
Ball is like a you gotta keep your eye on your head on a swivel here, Nick. The action, it's back and forth. It's like a pinball machine.
A lot of turnovers.
Yeah.
Reminds me of the Thursday night football games from last night.
My goodness. You mean the Monday night game last night?
Oh, Monday night, yeah.
Philadelphia. That was a great game, but I cannot believe the amount of turnovers they're playing in good weather out there in Los Angeles.
I think there were 3 turnovers on one play.
The one play there were Hurts' pass was picked off. The guy returning it fumbled it. Philly got it back. Hurts got it back. Fumbled it back to the LA Chargers.
Yeah.
First free throw is no good by TC West. And then the interception there at the end. A lot of deflections last night.
Very much a game decided by the trenches.
That helped out the Lions' chances quite a bit by Philly losing last night. Philly's lost 3 in a row.
Wow, I did not know that.
Yep. We have a lane violation on TC West. The basket was no good. Wouldn't have counted if it had been good. So Ludington up 16-14 with 4:18 to go in this third quarter. Heemstra will check back into the Oriole lineup and replace Gomez. Annika got a short breather over there. Here comes Morgan with it now. Her pass picked off, and here comes TC West. Now a traveling violation on the Titans. Ball will be inbounded by Ludington's Liana Veneman. Veneman on the dribble drive, shot up, and she draws the foul. She got too far underneath the basket right there, but she's fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line.
One thing they got to watch themselves on is getting too much adrenaline.
Yeah.
Rushing the basket too much, putting too much power on their shots.
Veneman's first free throw, good. Liana Veneman, her first point of the ball game. Second attempt. Up and good. 2 free throws for Liana Veneman. Ludington up by 4, 18-14, and now TC West turns the ball right back over to the Ludington Orioles. Our Ludington boys team, there's a nice inbound pass there, and getting the basket, number 44, Brielle Ashton. Ludington up 20-14. Now another turnover by the Titans. Ludington will get the ball right back. Our boys basketball team started off last week with a bang with 3 wins over Reed City, 85-51, Spring Lake 55-46, and they defeated Orchard View 70-43 on Friday. And of course, the big news on Friday was Ludington's Cam Gunsel receiving news that he was selected as a first-team All-State quarterback. Nice move by Heemstra. She overlaid it, however, though. The Ludington boys get Manistee on the road tonight. Shot on the way, and good there. That's a 2-pointer for Traverse City West. Aubrey Gardner. Ludington, go ahead.
Foot was just right on the line right there. That's why it was.
Yeah, not a 3. We have a traveling violation called on the Orioles. 3:16 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 20, Traverse City West 16. TC West with the basketball. I think their school colors are called Vegas Gold and Green, Nick.
Vegas Gold.
Vegas Gold and Green. Yep, that's TC West.
Where'd you learn that scoop at?
I've seen it before when looking up the MHSAA, and they have the school, the athletic director, all the information. They have the school colors and stuff like that. Heemstra in the paint. She'll dish it now to Veneman. Veneman over to Ashton. Now fighting for it, you have Kalinowski. We have a jump ball. It'll be Ludington basketball. Into the Oriole lineup, number 12, Harper Rasmussen. Also checking in, number 50, Avra Bowman.
Definitely a hard task to choose by the fans, whether to go to the opening night for the girls' game or go to town rival Manistee.
Manistee, yeah.
To watch the boys.
Ball batted out of bounds. Actually, Ludington loses the ball right there, so it'll be TC West basketball. 2:30 to go in this third quarter. 4-point lead for the Orioles, 20-16. These two teams were tied up at 12 apiece at the half. Ludington led by 2, 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. Right now, the Orioles will begin with that 4-point lead, and we're going to have a timeout called. No, belay my last. We're going to have a foul called on TC West. We want to thank Bob's Roofing Company. They're your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate. 877-641-2627. Here's a steal by the Titans. Shot no good. Only problem was the ball ended up in Jerusalem's hands, but when she caught it, she was out of bounds there, Nick.
Yeah, just again, simple, small mistakes like that. Didn't realize you were out of bounds.
Yep. Getting back to Bob's Roofing, Mike Mesher, he's your local salesman. Three-pointer up, no good. Heemstra had it, loses it, and now a foul is going to be called on Annika Heemstra.
Fouls on Ludington, number 15, Annika Heemstra, her second, team second.
1:53 to go in this third quarter. Ludington 20, Traverse City West 16. Baseline jumper up and good by TC West, number 10, Paige Nickerson. Her first points of the game. Ludington up by 2. 20-18, we got a timeout on the floor. It's a full timeout. And we're going to stay right here and tell you about House of Flavors Manufacturing. Delicious, tasty, yummy House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, and it is made right here in Ludington. House of Flavors Manufacturing is proud to help keep our hometown dynamic and support Ludington Orioles sports, producing and distributing quality ice cream since 1937, and pleased to be an important corporate citizen and premier employer in the Ludington community. That's House of Flavors Manufacturing. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Also, Indian Summer is proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. You know, one of the other interesting side stories to tonight's game at Manistee, boys varsity's had 3 games so far this year. They've won all 3. Cam Gunsel's had a dunk in each game. Nothing would make me or you more happy for him to have a dunk at Manistee tonight while Ludington wins, and for the dunk to be right in front of the Manistee student section.
Just like 2 years ago. I remember I was at that game sitting in the student section or standing in the student section. We went absolutely nuts when Cam dunked right in front of their student section, because their student section's right behind the basket. So.
And that was his first varsity dunk as well.
Yeah, it was a great dunk.
Now the Orioles turn the ball over. We have 1:36 left in this third quarter. Ludington 20, Traverse City West 18. With the ball for the Titans, number 23, Addison Orth. Now over to Parker, Brooke Parker. Back to Orth. Now to Shramsky. Baseline jumper up and good for Madeline Shedlock. And now we've got a tie game once again. Ludington 20, Traverse City West 20. With the ball for the Orioles, Harper Rasmussen. Rasmussen will give it now to Jeruzal. Nice little give and go there to, well, actually the pass was a little bit too much for Heemstra, but coming back to get it right there was Jeruzal. She gets tied up, jump ball, possession arrow to Traverse City West. Returning to the Oriole lineup, number 40, Lelia Burgess. Also back in, number 32, that's Hadley Morgan. Number 35 returns, Liana Veneman. and number 44, Brielle Ashton. TC West with the basketball. 41 seconds to go. Baseline jumper up and in. Getting the basket, number 31, Madeline Shedlock.
Like you said, Scoop, this is a game of runs, and I'm pretty sure they're on a 10-0 run right now. And
Yeah. Well, nice run right there. Just as you say that, Nick, the Orioles get a basket from Delaney Jeruzal. That stops that run, and that was needed badly. Ludington 22, Traverse City West 22.
Definitely putting the pressure on defensively now that it's getting closer to the end. Got 10 seconds left in this third quarter.
Foul's going to be called, I believe, on the Orioles, number 44, Brielle Ashton.
Number 44, Brielle Ashton, her second.
I want to thank Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store. It's located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940 for your furniture needs. There's a three-pointer from TC West, Elizabeth Shramsky. And your score at the end of 3 from Hawley Gym, the Traverse City West Titans 25, the Ludington Orioles 22. We're going to stay right here. As I was saying, for your furniture needs, give Trent Lundquist a call at 231-757-3368. Let's see if we got a report here.
We'll say that was impressive shooting by Traverse City West there near the end. Don't think they missed a single shot in the last minute or so.
Well, they were really dialed in there, no doubt, in that last minute or so, as you said. And big explosion for both teams in that third quarter. TC West ends up scoring 13 points. And the Orioles end up scoring 10. So you look at it, Nick, the opening 8 minutes of play, Ludington outscored TC West 6-4. Second quarter, TC West 8, Ludington 6, and in the third quarter, TC West 13, Ludington 10. So we'll enter the fourth quarter with TC West up 25-22. Big shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington, or give them a call, 843-2323, Safe Harbor Credit Union. Ludington basketball to begin play here in the fourth quarter. With the ball, Harper Rasmussen inside, Heemstra up, no good. Rebound to TC West, number 23, Addison Orth. No, believe my last, that was actually Brooke Parker with the rebound. TC West shot no good. With the ball is Liana Veneman. Veneman for 3, no good. Rebound underneath to the Orioles, Hadley Morgan. Now Morgan will get the ball, tried to get the ball there to Heemstra. She just couldn't corral it right there. It goes out of bounds, and it will be TC West basketball. Had a nice visit with former Ludington Athletic Director and current Ferris State Athletic Director Steve Brocklebank, who was in town over the weekend.
That's nice.
Yeah, he was happy. I hooked him up with an Oriole Sports Network orange T-shirt. In exchange, I got a beautiful Jake Plamondon Ferris State white football jersey for my collection.
Is
number
Jake
98.
Plamondon still playing at Ferris?
Jake is not. He did not play. He's not playing his senior year. Right here, we have 7:18 to go in the game. Ludington trails by 3, 25-22. Ludington basketball. Veneman on the drive. Oh, she threw up an absolute rainbow right there. And it comes back down. It nestles in through the twines. It's good, and she draws the foul. Liana Veneman at the free throw line right now. Ludington trails by a point, 25-24. Free throw is up and good. We got a tie game once again. Veneman completes the three-point play. There's a steal by the Orioles. Up and in. Liana Veneman with the steal and the basket. Ludington 27, Traverse City West 25. Now the Oriole defense forces another TC West turnover. 6:52 to go in the game. Ludington up 27-25. Nice inbound pass. Shot up no good there by Jerusalem. And now here come the Traverse City West Titans. 2-point Oriole lead, 27-25. Inside, shot up and in by TC West number 15. Addison Wildfong, who's checked into the game. Ludington 27, TC West 27. Joining me now is Jamie Sycon, who will be doing color commentary for the varsity. He's going to do color with me for this fourth quarter. How's it going, Jamie?
It's going good. Going good. Weather's getting pretty bad out there, but it's going good.
That's good to hear.
We got a ball game here, Scoop.
We certainly do. It's been back and forth. Ludington up 6-4 at the end of one. They were tied at 12 at the half. TC West had a 25-22 lead at the end of three. And now Ludington has been the more aggressive team here in this fourth quarter, really taking it to the Titans right now. And fouled there and going to the line is Delaney Jerusalem.
Yeah, that was a nice designed out-of-bounds play right there. And she got to the basket. Couldn't finish the and one, but she's going to the line for two.
Jerusalem's first free throw, no good. Ludington boys freshman team, we received reports earlier from Tim Hansen. They won over Manistee tonight, 38-23, and at the end of three, the boys JV was up 33-27. Second free throw is no good, and it wouldn't have counted if it had. It was a lane violation, or a line violation there, I should say.
Yeah, she can't cross the line till the ball is above the cylinder.
TC West on the attack. Tie game at 27. Yeah. Deflection right there. Jerusalem ends up with it for the Orioles. Jerusalem, her pass is picked off, however, by TC West.
I tell you, that last possession there was textbook, what we call 13 defense there, trapping by the Orioles at half court.
There was a steal there by Heemstra, and it looked like she got a little bit of help there from TC West.
Yeah, she got a little tap from behind.
Yeah.
We call the back tap. But as you see, Coach Veneman's telling her just settle down. She had the steal, and then we'd like to see her get down here. She's driving to the baseline, then stop, turn, and then look. But like you said, she got a little help from behind there.
Got great news from Manistee, Jamie. Boys JV basketball action. It's a final from Manistee. Ludington 43, Manistee 38. Sounds like that was a heck of a ball game.
Yeah. Talking to Coach Schenk, he was telling me that the Manistee varsity is a little better this year.
Yes.
It's one of the better teams they've had. But, you know, the 2 years ago, Manistee's 8th grade team was pretty good. So I'd imagine those kids are now up there in the ranks. Probably most of them are playing JV. So,
question for you, see if you know this. The last Ludington varsity loss against Manistee was what year?
Let me see. I think about 13 years ago.
It was the 2011-2012 basketball season for the. It was either the 2010-11 season or it was the 2011-12 season for the Ludington boys. Yeah.
Well, 2011 plus 13 is 25. That puts us right now. So 13 years ago, I was thinking.
Veneman's first free throw was good. Her second free throw also good. Liana Veneman.
Yeah, she's got a nice touch from the free throw line. She finishes on her toes with a nice follow through.
Ludington up 29-27. 5:42 left in this girls JV basketball game.
Ooh, they got away with a travel there, Scoop.
Yeah. And they'll work it inside. Shot no good, but a foul called on the Orioles.
Yeah, that was a good trap right there, and they just she took an extra step, but the officials didn't see it.
Are you going to be back with me here on Thursday night, or is that going to be?
No, my next game after this one isn't until I think January 12th or 13th.
Whoa, you got quite a break.
Yeah. I signed up for what was available.
Eliana Bowman at the free throw line. Her first free throw is no good. Second attempt up and no good. Rebound to the Orioles, number 12, Harper Rasmussen. Yeah, this is the opening night of a big night of basketball, or big week of basketball for Ludington.
Yeah.
Here tonight, girls, Traverse City West. Here Thursday night, Ludington girls against Fremont. Heemstra shot, no good. Heemstra offensive rebound. And now she loses it. Ludington gets it right back. And then Friday, the boys will be covering the boys game at Fremont.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, Fremont's girls team is pretty good.
They've been good for the last few years. Yeah, coached, of course, by Pete Zerfus.
Yeah. Nice defense right there by number 20 there, Scoop.
Ludington, yeah, definitely there by Jerusalem. And, you know, Ludington forces a turnover. The Orioles up by 2, 29-27.
Yeah, the Traverse City West player had an open line to the basket on the baseline, and Jerusalem just slid over from her position and blocked that baseline off, which caught the Traverse City West girl off guard right there, and then she threw the ball away. It was textbook leave your man switch defense right there by Jerusalem.
4:33 left in this ball game. Ludington up 29-27. Ludington basketball. With it is Harper Rasmussen. She's the Oriole point guard. Her pass, yeah, that's a tough pass right there. You just got too much green and gold. Ludington got lucky to get that ball back.
Yeah.
Now we're going to have a timeout called by Ludington.
Yeah, Coach Veneman's going to get a timeout here and settle him down. He's not liking how they're just throwing the ball around there, so he'll get him squared away here, Scoop.
I'd like to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. I'd like to pass congratulations on to Oriole girls JV coach Keelan Laird, recently engaged to former Ludington athlete, golfer, basketball player, Evan McKinley.
Yeah, yep, Evan and Key. Yeah, I do a lot of golfing with Evan, and of course coached him in basketball. So yeah, I gave them congratulations I think it was late summer, early fall when they. Not too long ago here, but yep.
We want to thank Benedict's Auto Center, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. You can reach Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. Your take on this? I talked about it a bit earlier with Nick. I got my Football Nuts Danish Brotherhood playoff starting this week. My fantasy football team. Do I put Josh Allen on the bench and start Matthew Stafford against the Lions defense, which is really beat up, or do I go with Allen?
Yeah,
I'm thinking about going with Stafford the way that, and I hope the Lions win the game in a shootout, Jamie.
Yep, me too.
So
I'll talk to you about that in a second here.
All right, we're back to action here. Ludington with the basketball. There's a shot put up.
That was a nice drive.
That was a nice drive. The ball just would not fall there for Harper Rasmussen, and here come the TC West Titans. 3:55 left in the game. Ludington up by 2, 29-27. There's a steal by Heemstra. Annika Heemstra does a good job slowing it down, and now she'll give the ball to Harper Rasmussen.
I tell you right there, I'm watching all 5 Ludington girls on that defensive possession. They really know how to play that defense that they're in right there.
Oh, there was an offensive rebound there by Heemstra. She put it up just too strong.
Should be off TC.
Yeah, Ludington's got a break right there. They're going to get the ball back with 3:34 to go in the game. Heemstra's had a really strong ball game tonight for the Orioles.
Yeah, watch this inbounds play right here, Scoop.
11 for Heemstra, and Veneman's also had a nice game. Been a good 1-2 punch for Ludington, Heemstra and Veneman. Ludington will get the ball into Heemstra. Heemstra, she just couldn't corral it right there. She was fighting with the TC West defender. Lost her balance, and now TC West with the basketball.
I could see how they were lined up for that out-of-bounds play. She just didn't get it to the right girl. That was the old number 5. Boys and girls program are similar, but that was the 5 out-of-bounds play, and it should have resulted in a layup. But
TC West, I'll tell you, they've had 3 good looks at the basket, 4 good looks now, and they still have it, Jamie.
Yeah, they're rebounding well right there, Scoop.
Now they get the bucket.
Yeah, they worked hard for that. Yeah. It's going to come down right here. You got 3 minutes to go. It's tied 29-29. It's going to be who turns it over less here in the last 3 minutes, and there's one right there.
Oh, boy. Madeline Shedlock got that last basket for TC West, and I tell you, they really worked hard for that basket. They had 5, 6 good looks, and we have a tie game, 29 apiece. The Orioles have just turned the ball back over to the Titans. 29 apiece, 2:46 left in the game.
What's helpful is Ludington is playing really good half-court defense. They're in the old 11 defense right here, the matchup zone. Basically, it's kind of a man and a zone at the same time, but
oh boy,
Ludington explain that
again. Jamie, TC West getting a second and third opportunity off missed shots.
Yeah.
There was a three-point attempt put up. It was missed, but a foul called on Ludington and going to the free throw line for the Titans and shooting 3. First one is good by Elizabeth Schramsky.
Yeah, that was pure.
She is their three-point shooter, too. She's hit 2 3-pointers in this game. Schramsky's second free throw, no good. TC West up 30-29, 2:30 to go in the game. One more free throw for Schramsky.
Yeah, we got a box out here.
She gets 2 of 3. 2 of 3 free throws for Elizabeth Schramsky. Traverse City West 31, Ludington 29. 2:25 to go. Go ahead, Jamie.
I was going to say they're going to call 3.
No, it's going to be a foul called.
Oh, they are going to call. Ooh.
Yeah, I thought
good.
for a second too.
I thought he was going to call 3 seconds on us, but yeah, that was a nice little rub screen there at half court, and then she was able to turn and get down and get it to the basket. But I thought they were at first. He looked like he was motioning 3 seconds. But.
Rasmussen's first free throw is no good. Heemstra back into the lineup, replacing Brielle Ashton.
And what I was mentioning is that matchup zone is what we call it. For those that aren't familiar with that, it's basically we're lined up in a zone, but you're responsible for a man and an area. And then when a person leaves an area,
there's a steal
rotate.
by the Orioles. And now we're going to have a jump ball. Rasmussen got 1 of 2 free throws right there to bring the Orioles to within a point, 31-30. It's going to be Oriole basketball. You were explaining about that alignment there, Jamie.
Yeah, so it's confusing to offenses if you've never seen it. It looks like the defense is playing a zone, and then really they're not. They're matched up. But if you're
look at the steal there.
Oh, nice.
Shot up, no good, but a foul was called there.
Yeah.
Orioles get a nice steal right there and just couldn't get the basket to fall. However, a foul called on Traverse City West. Going to the free throw line for the Orioles, number 35, Liana Veneman.
Yeah. And that's textbook because they're taking the ball out of bounds, and basically at that end of the court it's called 13. And when you come down to this end, when you're playing half court, it's 11. So it's 13 into 11, and you're playing the 5 same spots all the way down the court, and that's how we got that steal right there, is because you're responsible for a person and an area. And they don't know. The offense usually has no idea what you're doing.
Veneman missed both free throws. Rebound, Orioles shot no good, and here comes Traverse City West.
Yeah, we'd like to see her get one of those right there. But another turnover by Traverse City.
Heemstra will get the ball back for Ludington.
You can see Coach Veneman saying, "Okay, just slow it down here. Let's get this play called. We're just forcing the ball there, and we're not coming to it.
They're just as you said, too much for. Basket right there for TC West, number 21, Schramsky. She's their designated sharpshooter, and that'll give the Titans a 3-point lead, 33-30. Three-pointer for the Orioles, up no good there by Veneman.
Rebound.
Good hustle there by Heemstra. She couldn't save it, and when she did save it, it went to TC West. Titans with it now. There's a deflection there. Veneman with it. Veneman up and blocked there. Ball out of bounds will be Ludington basketball. 1:11 to go in the game. Ludington trails 33-30.
If you can see what Traverse City's doing right now, they're putting 2 girls at center court, and we're dribbling right into the double team. We would like to see them set a screen on one of those girls and go to the outside, but you can't dribble right into the double team, and that's what's in the last 4 or 5 possessions. That's what's faulted the Orioles here.
Inbound pass stolen there by TC West, and now a timeout by the Titans. We're going to stay right here, and we're going to tell you about some of our great sponsors.
There we got Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street in downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. Let's go real quick. McGee Insurance Group. The McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mike Yeck. Call 231-845-5000. That's McGee Insurance Group.
Well, we are down to the nitty-gritty here, Jamie. Ludington trails by 3, 33-30 against the Traverse City West Titans.
Yeah. You know, and Traverse City's coach called a timeout, and I'm sure he wants to get things set up for what happens if they might try to go to a stall, but what could possibly happen here is this: they allowing Ludington to set up in this half court, and most likely you're probably going to see him trap the first pass in or the first, there it is, the trap.
Yep.
Then you're looking to go ahead and get the kick out steal.
You called it.
They're trying to go into a stall right here, so they're going to go ahead and pressure and try to get this forced, the turnover.
We got 50 seconds to go. Ludington down by 3, 33-30.
Yeah. And see, that's where you need that girl to be there ready for that cross-course pass right here. It's got to, see, he did a good job. He coached them into the stall, but we got to be more aggressive. All the defense has to pull up except one basket protector right here if we're going to get a steal.
Ludington's going to have to start thinking about fouling here. We're down to 29 seconds remaining. Again, Traverse City West up 33-30, and we're going to give some more love to some of our sponsors.
Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney and 5-Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington.
Well, Jamie, our boys at Manistee tonight, you think they can get a 4th straight victory? And also, do you think that Cam Gunsel can have a 4th consecutive game with a dunk?
Yes and yes.
That's good to hear. Okay, here we go. 29 seconds left.
We got to rotate faster on that. Yep.
There's a foul called right there. And it's on going, they fouled Addison Orth right there.
Yeah, and you know, what they're doing is they're pulling her up tight, but every time they have to take the ball out of bounds, we get the chance to steal. So they're going to pass this in, and then we got to trap the next pass or right here. So it's got to be ready to go. Everybody's got to be ready to steal this one. Yep, they're going to go ahead and foul now since they can't.
There's a foul called on the Orioles, Liana Veneman. 20.4 seconds remain.
Yeah, and we're not in the bonus, so they're going to take it out of bounds again. So we should be in full denial right here, and then go ahead and trap the first. There it is.
There's an interception, a turnover there with the ball. Rasmussen for the Orioles.
3.
And now they turn the ball over. Now TC West turns it right back over.
Yeah, if he's got a timeout left, he's going to call one here and probably set up. Yep, he does. We're going to set up, hopefully, a 3-point shot here.
Nick and I were talking, there's 13.3 seconds left, Jamie. Nick and I were talking about that Monday night game last night between the Los Angeles Chargers and the Philadelphia Eagles. 2 really good teams. And they're playing out in California, and all the turnovers last night, and there were 3 turnovers on one play.
I watched that play. Interception, fumble, and fumble.
Yeah, an incredible ball game.
Yeah.
There was some good football over the weekend.
It's even better when Philly loses.
Yeah, it's always great when Ohio State loses, like they did the Indiana Hoosiers on Saturday night.
Yeah, yes, indeed.
What a ball game that was. And that Fernando Mendoza, he is a heck of a quarterback. Indiana's defense played superbly.
Yes.
Well, we'd like to thank Bob's Roofing Company. They're your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. Licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher, he's your local salesman. All right, 13.3 seconds left. Let's see what Coach Troy Veneman has drawn up here, Jamie.
I would say it's probably going to go to 15 and then come across and then go right back over to 15 for the shot.
Oh, nobody there to pass.
Nobody there.
Ill-advised pass right there. picked off, and that's going to about do it here. TC West is going to run the. They hold it. Yeah, the game's never over here. We have a double dribble violation on TC West.
I was expecting on the last pass, the inbound was open. I thought they were going to go right back to the three-point shot when they stack it like that.
I would look for Venom in here to take the three-pointer.
I would say it's just going to come all the way around from the top here and then shoot. No,
Ludington. Yep, pass was a tough one to handle there for Heemstra. Goes out of bounds, and with 1.6 seconds left, TC West basketball, and they got a three-point lead. They'll inbound it, and that's the ball game. Tough loss, but I'll tell you what a competitive ball game. Your final score, girls JV basketball, the Traverse City West Titans 33, the Ludington Orioles 30. We'll be back in 60 seconds here on the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh-pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Girls JV basketball final. Ludington falls to Traverse City West 33-30. Both teams scored 8 points in that fourth quarter. The game was 6-4 at the end of one. Ludington was up by 2. Orioles were outscored 8-6 in the second. The game was knotted up at 12 at the half. TC West had a 25-22 lead at the end of 3 by outscoring Ludington 13-10 in that third. And the Titans hold the Orioles off by 3 points by winning 33-30. Individual scoring, Paige Nickerson had 2 points for the Titans, 3 for Aubrey Gardner, 2 for Addison Wildfong, 14 for Elizabeth Shramsky, 4 for Addison Orth, 2 for Eliana Bauman, and 6 for Madeline Shedlock. For the Orioles, 3 points for Harper Rasmussen, 11 for Annika Heemstra, 5 for Delaney Jerusel, 2 for Brielle Ashton, and 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for Liana Veneman. And we want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. That's going to wrap things up for the post-game show. And when we return, we'll have the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame show coming your way on the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned, Oriole Nation. Greetings and salutations, Oriole Nation, and welcome to Ludington Orioles girls varsity basketball action here on the Orioles Sports Network at 102.7 WMOM. Scoop Hansen, the voice of the Orioles, joined by Jamie Sycon doing color commentary. We also have Nick Wysong as the OSN 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner as the Orioles Sports Network cameraman. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world, made right here in Ludington. Learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. Tonight, the Ludington Orioles girls open up their 2025-26 season as they host the Traverse City West Titans. Earlier, I talked to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe, and here's what he had to say about tonight's game. Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the House of Flavors Manufacturing pregame coaches interview. I'm with Coach Warren Stowe, and Coach Stowe, the 2025-26 season begins tonight for your ladies at Hawley Gym against the Traverse City West Titans. Season is finally here. The boys' season tipped off. I'm still in football mode.
Right.
Tipped off last week, and now your girls finally tip off tonight. I'm sure they're very excited. What can you tell Oriole Nation about the 2025-26 Ludington Oriole girls varsity basketball team, and what should Oriole Nation expect out of them?
Yeah, happy to talk about it, and I'm happy to be sitting here with you. I think I speak for the girls when I say we're all ready to beat up on somebody that's not ourselves. You know, we've been competing hard, but we're ready to play some teams. Have a great group, good mix of veteran leadership and a lot of newcomers. So that'll be fun. You know, Jalen, Madeline, and JC, Raven are some faces and names that are familiar. And then having Delana, Eloise, Grace, Heston, Claire, Keith, Liana Veneman come in. It's kind of a nice mix. So they've been keeping me on my toes in practice. Those young girls, they've been working hard, and we've been putting a lot of stuff in, and it's been really fun.
Talking to Coach Troy Veneman, who is your JV coach, last night a bit, and he said, all JV coaches love the fact that their players, we're preparing them for the varsity. He goes, it was a tough blow last year, and this year too. He goes, I've got 5 girls who would be playing on the JV team, and they're up on the varsity. But he goes, as a JV coach, that's what we're prepared. What we do, we prepare the girls for the varsity.
Yeah, definitely, and they're well prepared, from Coach Troy, and he does a great job with those young girls, and they're exactly where they should be.
Yeah. What do you know about? Have you seen any film? I mean, is this Traverse City West first game as well?
This is their first game. I do have some film. I have a scrimmage tape. You're going to see traditional Traverse City, Big North. Is kind of what I call it.
Yeah.
They're going to play a lot of half-court man. They're going to be very physical and kind of just guard their yard. They will extend that out into the full court, and then they've got some girls that can play. They have a senior who has been up at least since her sophomore year. I don't recall if she was, she might have got some minutes her freshman year, but I know she's been up for at least 3 years, and
Okay.
she's an all-conference first-team player for them. An athletic forward that can shoot to 3, and she's a great player, so we're going to have to know where she is all night long.
Now, Jalen, JC, and Madeline, they are your 3 leaders this year, your 3 captains?
Yeah, we don't really name specific captains. We'll send them to the middle a lot. It could kind of mix it up. But yeah, there are 3 seniors,
Okay.
and they've taken a really great leadership role on the team. And they're doing exactly what they need to do. They're trying to, when the energy's low, they try to pick us up. When some girls are frustrated or just normal, install and kind of overwhelmed, they've been putting their arms around girls and just competing and trying to lead by example, which I've been very proud of them for that.
Now, last year you brought up Eloise Kwitnewski, and also Grace Forfinski towards the end of the year, and they really provided a spark and really seemed to help with a resurgence of energy on your team.
Yeah, no doubt about it, and that's something that they both bring on top of being extremely talented. The motor on both of those girls is nonstop, and I think when you add some of these other newcomers, you'll see very similar stuff too.
Talk a bit about your foreign exchange student.
Yeah, Cammie, she's great. She's soaking it all in, and funny story about her. We were doing conditioning in OJ, and I had a bunch of jump ropes, and I kind of asked. I was just gonna have some girls model what I wanted from them, So I asked who the best jump roper was in the gym, and nobody said anything, of course. So then I find myself jump roping and showing them what to do, which is fine. And we start jumping rope, and little did we know she's like a legit jump roper. She's doing things with the jump rope I've never seen people do. So that was really awesome.
Well, the photos that Jen Seagraves took of your team, individual photos, team photos, and so forth. I'm very impressed when I saw Cammie's photo. A one-handed reverse headstand or handstand, if we want to call it. And I just couldn't believe it. I said, this is unbelievable, the amount of strength she's showing there.
Yeah, I think she's a pretty dedicated gymnast, and she does jump roping as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your team strengths this year?
I think our identity will be very similar to a lot of teams that I've had. I mean, we are looking to defend and control the game on the defensive end. We have some girls that can really get downhill and score, but we know that to be successful and to be where we want to be at the end of the year, we have to, take care of ourselves on the defensive end. So I think first and foremost, it's that. Maybe a little more transition than you've seen. That young group, their personality is pressure, and that leads to a lot of steals. And we try to get up and down. If we don't have to run offense, I'm totally fine with that. But we're going to try to create havoc out on the court on the defensive end. I think I've got a group of girls here from top to bottom that can play in a way that will lead to a lot of success.
And your starting lineup for tonight, Coach?
Claire Keith at the 1, Madeline at the 2, JC Cole at the 3, Jalen at the 4, and Eloise at the 5.
Well, good luck to you and the Orioles. I look forward to talking to you after the ball game. As always, go O's.
Go O's. Thanks, Scoop.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Orioles Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Number
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. We want to thank Lundquist Furniture, our exclusive starting lineup sponsor. West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street, downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist at 231-757-3368. Here are your starting liners. First for the visiting Traverse City West Titans. The Titans are coached by Parker New. Starting at the guards, number 3, Lillian Bardenhagen. She is a junior. The other guard, number 20, Emily Kelsey. She is a senior. Starting forwards, number 45, Capri Wilson, a junior. Also number 5, Grace Bohr. She is a senior. And number 4, Haley Nickerson. She is a senior. For the Ludington Orioles, coached by Warren Stowe, assisted by Troy Veneman, Noah Laird, Bree Lewis, Samantha Travis, managed by Luciana Bailey, and trained by our athletic trainer, Miss Jen Mraz. Starting at the guards, number 11, Madeline Kenyon. She is a senior. Also number 13, Claire Keith, a sophomore. And number 23, J.C. Cole, a senior. Starting forwards, number 12, Jalen Laird, a senior. And number 5, Eloise Kwitnewski, and she is a sophomore. Jamie, the Ludington Orioles and the Traverse City West Titans. Ludington will be in their home white jerseys, orange lettering and orange numerals trimmed in black. Traverse City West in their Vegas gold and green.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach Warren Stowe's ready to get, you've been practicing for weeks and weeks, and then you finally get your chance to get out here and get this first game under your belt, and see how all your preparations taking place. And, like you said, they're going to come out, they're going to get after it. These Ludington girls got a lot of speed. They got a lot of grit. Looking at the bench over there, you got some spark plugs that are going to come in off that bench and just keep the intensity on the defensive end. He's got a lot of speed here, and I would expect to see a lot of high-low, getting the ball to Jalen Laird down low tonight. She's got a good height matchup here, and then also when Raven Thomas comes in, she's going to be hard to guard down there as well.
Here we go. Tip controlled. Oh, good save there by Madeline Kenyon. That ball was going into the stands.
And she's wide open over here for 3.
For 3 right off the bat. Up, no good by Kenyon. Rebound, Kwitnewski up and no good. But here comes Traverse City West, loses the ball out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball. Great aggressive start by the Ludington Orioles, Jamie.
Look at Madeline with a nice save. Goes 2 rows up into the stands to make the save, and then comes back down, and she's wide open in the corner for a 3, and she's not going to miss many of those, Scoop.
Ludington will get the ball into Kenyon. She'll swing it now over, and with it, Claire Keith. Keith, one of the sophomores, up no good, too strong with the left hand. Kwitnewski had it, then Keith had it for a moment. They lose it, and here comes Traverse City West.
And then you got J.C. Cole. She's just a fierce on defense, man. She's after you 100% of the time.
Jalen Laird is our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. You'll hear her interview at the half tonight. We're just underway, half a minute into the ball game. No score. TC West with their first possession. Now we're going to have a kick ball. We do have some good news from Manistee. The Ludington freshman team winning tonight by the score of 38-23. The JV boys winning at Manistee 43-38. And at the end of the first quarter, we have a score report coming in from Tara Graham. Ludington up 20-9 at the end of the first quarter. Boys varsity basketball at Manistee, and Cam Gunsel has already registered a slam dunk up at Manistee.
Oh, nice play right there.
Claire Keith gets the first Oriole points of the season.
Yeah, that's good news from the boys up there in Manistee, and good news right here. A hot start for the Oriole girls.
And TC West comes right back, and they get a basket from number 5, Grace Bohr. And she's fouled.
She had a nice drive to the basket. Keelan, I was going to say. Jalen was just a hair slow. Tried to slide over, and she tried not to make the contact, but she got her a little bit with the body there.
Free throw is up and in and out, no good. Rebound to Kwitnewski. She'll outlet it now to Claire Keith. Yeah. A lot of sophomores on this team. Keith.
Yeah, she's going to call it.
And good job there. Good aggressiveness by Claire Keith. she draws the foul. There's something new this year, some type of a different look for Warren Stowe. Have you noticed?
Oh yeah, I noticed that a couple weeks ago when I ran into him.
Samurai look, the man bun is gone.
I said, that's a nice haircut you got, Coach.
Ludington 2, Tracy West 2, Claire Keith with the basketball for the Orioles. Keith will give it up now to Laird. Laird over now, and there's going to be a foul there on TC West, number 20, Emily Kelsey.
Yep, she's just a hand checking and got a little too strong with it, riding her on the hip there. I was going to say on this rotation down here on the other side where, Jalen was just almost there. It's the first game. Those things are all going to come. As long as they're in the right position now is what you're looking for.
Look at that ball movement by the Orioles there. Very impressed so far in his first couple minutes. And Jalen Laird draws the foul right there.
Yeah, they're trying to exploit the matchups here. And this should get inbounded right here and then look for Jalen right down low.
Kwitnoski with the move, no good. Ball batted away from, actually knocked out of her hands as she was going up with the shot. And now here comes TC West. We'll also be talking with Oriole JV coach Troy Veneman at the half as we have there's a shot, no good. TC West able to save it, however. We'll also be airing Jalen Laird's player in the spotlight. Drive in and out, no good. Ball fought for. Claire Keith has it. Here comes Keith up the court with it. 2 minutes into the ball game. Ludington 2, TC West 2. Kenyon with it. J.C. Cole, her shot up, no good. Ball fought for, kept alive there by Kwitnoski. Good ball movement by the Orioles. Jalen Laird, baseline drive, shot up, no good. Ball fought for. Kwitnoski loses it, and here comes TC West.
Yeah, Kwitnoski's a force on the boards. I think she's probably got 6 boards already.
Yep. There's a steal by J.C. Cole. Yeah, that report we got from Manistee, they say Cam has 1 dunk and he has missed a dunk tonight. Okay. That's all in the first quarter. Ludington up 20-9 at Manistee. Right here, Claire Keith on the drive. Her pass now, Jalen Laird tracks it down. Laird, strong pass to Kenyon. Kenyon, and we're going to have a foul called. The Orioles get these balls to start falling here. Right now we still got a tie game at 2 apiece. We want to thank Indian Summer. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for this season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles.
Yeah, that's the right execution play out of bounds right there. You just like to see the girls run it a little bit more crisp. It's open. The back cut to the basket's there. They're just... it's the first game. They got to learn how to run it versus somebody else other than themselves like they've done in the past few weeks.
Oh, the ball's left short there by Kwitnoski, and now she loses it out of bounds. But a beautiful entry pass right there. And that pass, didn't that come from
we're going to have a timeout. We got number 4 from Traverse City's. Looks like she's bleeding from the mouth area.
22 will check into the West lineup, and that's Jillian Witth. She is a sophomore. But good ball movement by the Orioles. You just got to get this ball to start falling, Jamie.
Yep, they are moving it well. And, it's for both teams here, Scoop.
Yeah.
They've been there. We got to travel.
Traveling violation.
Everybody's got to settle in here. So
we want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union.
And we got Raven Thomas and Heston Stowe checking in.
Stowe is a sophomore and Thomas is a junior. J.C. Cole up to the hoop.
That should have been a foul there, Scoop.
And, a lot of contact
she
right
got
there.
Hit hard across the arms going in, but they were just in the wrong angle to see it.
All right, Ludington gets it right back, however. Claire Keith with the steal. J.C. Cole. Cole's doing a nice job right there. Now she has the ball stolen, and here comes T.C. West back with it. Shot up, no good.
Yep,
good defense by the Orioles.
Heston Stowe right there.
Here comes Jalen Laird. Laird in a hurry. Shot up and no good, but she draws the foul. 4:18 to go in the first quarter. Ludington 2, TC West 2. You'd think, oh boy, 2-2, 4:18, boring. That's the farthest from the truth.
Yeah, no, they're up and down. They're up and down here, and it was nice to see Jalen right there. the rule is take it to the basket until you're stopped, and she wasn't stopped till. So and then we got Grace Verfinski checking in here. So the defense is hot and heavy. Grace and Heston coming in right here. Things are going to get even more hectic right now.
Verfinski, a sophomore.
And there's a deflection by Heston.
One free throw there for Jalen Laird. She gets 1 of 2. Ludington up 3-2. Good deflection right there, and that was caused by Raven Thomas, the wrecking ball. Heston Stowe with it now, and I believe they're going to get Claire Keith with the foul. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Ludington 3, Traverse City West 2, 4:01 to go in the opening quarter. Opening game of the 2025-26 season for Ludington Orioles girls varsity basketball. Thomas with the ball there as Ludington created a steal, but her pass is too much right there, goes out of bounds. It'll be TC West basketball, and we have a timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Benedict's Auto Center, providing the absolute best at auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Mike Benedict and Benedict Auto Center would like to remind you to exercise extra caution on the roadways, particularly this time of year. However, if you end up in a scrape, if you're involved in a fender bender, or if you suffer major collision damage, call Mike Benedict 231-613-4111. That's Benedict's Auto Center, 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville.
We got Ludington Paint and Glass. Mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more. Located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects, is proud to support the Ludington Orioles sports whilst being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. And Traverse City's going to inbound here.
We have a halftime score for Manistee boys varsity basketball. The Orioles have a 15-point lead over the Manistee Mariners, 35-20. So that's great news coming from Manistee. Oh, the ball ended up right there. Ludington deflected it. Sometimes it's just where you are and when you're at that location. Oh, another steal for TC West. That's 4 points. They wrapped up right there, and also a foul just like that.
Yeah, and I was just going to say here before the first time out is, it's early in the game, but one thing I've noticed right now is we're having a little ball handling issues so far to start the game, and I would imagine you'll probably see Madeline Kenley, even though we'd like to have her at the shooting guard position, she's probably going to have to handle the ball a little bit more here.
Free throw was no good.
Cut down on some turnovers.
Yeah, free throw was no good there by Bardenhagen, who got the basket. She got one basket, and Boer got the other one for TC West. West up by the score of 6-3 with 3:15 to go in the opening quarter. Raven Thomas with the ball. Thomas on the drive, loses control, and now here comes TC West. I think I was going to say there's a traveling violation right there. Something didn't look right there.
Yep.
And it was a little bit of a delayed call there, Jamie, but it was called.
Yeah, and we had good offense down here on the other end. You seen Jalen Laird drive the basket. She made the right kick. She kicked it to for Finsky.
Raven Thomas?
No, she kicked it for Finsky, and she had an open look, but she passed it up hoping to get a good look for a better look, and then they went ahead and deflected. So, we're moving the ball well right now. We just got to settle in. This first game jitters, play somebody else besides yourself here for the first few weeks of practice. So.
Laird with it now. Her pass is stolen there by TC West, number 22. Jillian Witt with it. Her shot up and no good, but she's fouled. Oh, my last offensive foul called there.
He called the push-off with the off-arm.
So the foul is called on Jillian Witt, and checking back into the Oriole lineup, number 5, Eloise Kwitneski, and also number 23, J.C. Cole. They join Thomas out there, Heston Stowe, and there's a steal. TC West with it, and there's a shot up and good. Give the basket there to Grace Borer. She's got 6. TC West
right now, TC West is looking more like a Ludington team, full court pressure and getting steals under the basket. And our girls just aren't breaking to the ball, coming to it to give the inbounder an open lane right there. And we're just tossing it right to the Traverse City girls. And Coach Stowe is going to get that cleaned up here pretty quickly, you'd imagine.
Eloise Kwitneski at the free throw line as she was fouled by the Titans number 3. And that was Lillian Bardenhagen. Orioles down by 5, 8-3. Kwitneski's first free throw, no good. 2:28 to go in this opening quarter. Forfinski back into the Oriole lineup, and she'll replace Raven Thomas.
If they get a make here, we're going to be in.
Kwitneski misses both free throws.
Yep, so Ludington's in man-to-man right now.
Here comes the TC West Titans. They have a 5-point lead, 8-3, 2:18 to go in the opening quarter. And there's a forced turnover.
Yep, he went to man-to-man on that possession right there with a little tighter defense, hoping to force a turnover. And you see the Traverse City girl was in a hurry, and she got cut off and threw the ball away, and the player who was cutting stopped, and that's why they didn't complete the pass there, Scoop.
Forfinski with it now. Kenyon, Madeline Kenyon wears jersey number 11. She's an Oriole quarterback, setting things up right now. She directs J.C. Cole to move inbound, or move down into the paint. Now with it, Forfinski, she'll dish it now to Kenyon. Kenyon in the paint, shot up, and she draws the foul. She got slapped across the wrist right there, and she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, they're running a little motion offense there. What they're trying to do is get it. She's got the clear. Madeline can go ahead and drive, pass, and then one of the other girls will drive to the lane, and then Madeline's trying to stay back to get an open look from the three-point line. But Traverse City is playing tight right now, and they're switching everything, so she's not becoming open.
First free throw is up, and no good there by Kenyon.
Yeah, I'd like to see these Ludington girls finish up on their toes. They're all shooting their free throws flat-footed, and that's why they're short.
Second free throw attempt by Kenyon is up and good.
Yeah, she got up on
Kenyon gets 1 of 2. We got a lady chiming in, Donna Brown chiming in on the OSN page. Is there a schedule of which home games will be broadcasted? I'm a happy grandparent down in Allegan and so happy that I got to watch my granddaughter's JV game tonight. Donna, that schedule is posted up on the Oriole Sports Network page. I posted it a few weeks ago, actually. I'll repost it again tonight. You can also go onto the Ludington Area School District page, and the schedule's up there as well. Three-point attempt up, no good there by Kenyon. Rebound by Kwitneski, and a good job by Kenyon as she draws the foul.
Yeah, she had an open look for 3, just missed it. Kwitneski's probably got her 8th or 9th rebound already. And then Madeline was smart there. After the rebound, she cut hard to the basket, and she got fouled going in for 2.
Ludington trails 8-4, 1:32 to go in the opening quarter. First free throw, no good by Kenyon.
Yeah, that's probably not really normal for her for being such a good three-point shooter. She's usually pretty good from the free throw line.
Jalen Laird checks back into the Oriole lineup. She's our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight. Her interview will air at the half. Second free throw, no good. Oriole free throw shooting percentage in this first quarter is abysmal, Jamie.
Yeah, I think they've made 1 or 2.
There's a drive. Good defense by the Orioles right there, yeah.
That was Kwitneski again.
Kenyon will push the ball up to Heston Stowe. Her
Nice
shot
drive.
up and no good. Forfinski, good hustle there to Kwitneski. Now back to Kenyon. She'll give it to Laird. Laird, 15-footer, no good. Ball out of bounds. It'll be Ludington basketball.
Yeah, we're getting good open looks right here, Scoop. They're just not falling right now.
We're getting a lot more shots than what Traverse City West is getting in this first quarter. You're right, though, Jamie, just not falling. And now
that's going to
Kwitneski,
be a foul there.
Yeah. Eloise got the ball right there. Good sportsmanship as TC West number 45. Capri Wilson goes over and says, hey, you okay there, number 5? And Eloise, she had a big smile on her face.
Yep, and we're in the bonus, so let's see if we can, get up on the toes here, finish, hold the follow through, and make some free throws.
First free throw, no good. The Orioles had hit all of their free throws in this first quarter. They would be up by a pretty good amount right now.
Yeah, just off, I'm thinking we're about 1 for 8 or somewhere in that. Yeah, 1 for 8.
Second free throw, short. Here comes the Titans. And good defense back there. TC West, number 5, though. She's doing a good job on the board. Tough shot. And TC West, Grace Borer, she's got 8 points in this first quarter, and her team is up 10-4. Back the other way. Shot too hard right there by Kenyon. And here comes TC West. Ludington trails by 6, 10-4.
Yeah, right now it's fast-paced. It's a lot of up and down, a lot of out-of-control basketball right now. And you can see both coaches are kind of putting their hands like settle in, but you know, it's their first game. You know, you've been waiting a long time to get out here, but you know, as the second through third and fourth quarters come, you'd hope to see them start settling in and getting some more movement and seeing some more offense run. But you know, right now it's still a tight ball game in the first quarter, Scoop.
Grace Borer at the free throw line for the Traverse City West Titans. First free throw is up and good. Borer's got 9 of her team's 11 points in this first quarter. Second attempt up and good. Grace Borer, good-looking ball player for Traverse City West. Coach Stowe had talked about her and said that she is a player that Ludington will have to pay special attention to. Here's a steal by the Titans. 8 seconds to go in the first quarter. Kwitneski has a steal for Ludington. She'll get it ahead, 2 seconds, and they get it off, and it's gone! A buzzer beater there, and that was all created by Eloise Kwitneski.
Yeah.
She got the ball ahead to Grace Forfinski, who gets the basket just before the buzzer, and your score at the end of 1 from Hawley Gym Girls Varsity Basketball, the Traverse City West Titans 12, the Ludington Orioles 6. You are watching and listening to the Orioles Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sykon, Nick Wysong, Jackson Jenner, the Orioles Sports Network, and 102.7 WMOM. Grace Forfinski gets the buzzer-beating layup.
Yeah, it was a much-needed bucket there at the end.
Yes.
And, you know, the biggest thing of the 12-6 lead by Traverse City is, you know, like I was saying earlier, Traverse City is more Ludington-esque so far in the first quarter. We haven't made any baskets to be able to get into our full-court press. And, you know, and right now we got to show that there's somebody else on Ludington that can handle the ball besides, you know, I'm drawing a blank there, besides Madeline Kenyon. So, you know, but it's early. You know, you just got to calm down. They got to settle things down. And right now I see a lot of younger players who are afraid to take open shots, you know. We just, if you got an open look, you got to take it at this point.
They got to calm down with their passing, too.
Yep, nice play by Jalen Laird right there with the steal.
Laird with the steal, shot up, no good. Rebound fought for, and here comes TC West back with it.
Yep, she's stealing coast to coast and just laid it off a little hard. And a block by
Laird there.
Nice job.
Laird still with the basketball. Jalen's pass is going to be picked off. Now didn't have enough to get over to Forfinski. And here comes TC West with it, Borer with it. Now Kwitneski has it. Quitneski, and what are we going to have here? Timeout Ludington.
Yeah.
Both teams are pretty much out of control right now, as you said, Jamie.
They're kind of dribbling. Their feet are moving faster than they are with the ball, and so they're just out of control. They're looking, and what helps out is when we're trying to make cross-court passes like that, the player just can't wait for the ball to come. They have to come meet the ball, which will stop those steals coming across. So McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yeck. Call McGee Insurance Group, 231-845-5000.
In that first quarter for the scoring for TC West, Grace Bohr had all their points but 2. The other 2 coming from Lillian Bardenhagen. For the Orioles, 1 for Madeline Kenyon, 1 for Jalen Laird, 2 for Claire Keith, and 2 for Grace Porfinski.
Yeah. And I think right there after that, back and forth, there was a steal by Ludington, then there was a steal by Traverse City, then there was a steal by Ludington, and a steal by Traverse City, then a steal by Ludington. And when we had the ball, Coach Warren Stowe called timeout, and I'm sure he's just trying to settle them down, run the offense, take our time with our passes, make sure we see who we're passing it to, come to the ball. Should see a much better offensive possession right here.
Jalen Laird with it. Shot up and gone. There we go. Settled down. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Settled down nicely right there. Laird gets a little running floater there in the paint, and now Ludington has cut the lead to 4, 12-8. TC West three-pointer up and no good. Long rebound there to Madeline Kenyon. Kenyon will give it up now to Heston Stowe. Stowe wears jersey number 30, just a sophomore. Another one of those really good sophomores that were up with the varsity last year. You had Heston Stowe, of course. You had Quitneski that came up later, and Porfinski, and also we cannot forget the other. There's a nice baseline shot up by, nice look there by Quitneski.
Another good possession of basketball right there by the Orioles. They just couldn't get that one to drop. But you see how much calmer they were in the last 2 possessions after that timeout by Coach Stowe.
Claire Keith was the other one, and of course, Liana Veneman.
We're going to get another foul here.
All of those sophomores, Jamie, the 5 of them. You look again, that's pretty good there. Heston Stowe, Grace Porfinski, Claire Keith, Eloise Quitneski, and Liana Veneman.
Yeah.
Quitnewski.
Good talented young. Yeah, I say it right sometimes and wrong sometimes. Right here, Traverse City better be careful because they got one player with 3 fouls, 2 with 2, and 3 more with 1 right now.
Quitnewski inside, and now a traveling violation on the Orioles. Big week of basketball beginning here tonight. The Ludington Orioles hosting the TC West Titans girls basketball. We'll be right back here on Thursday. The Fremont Packers come to town, and they've ruled the West Michigan Conference Lakes girls the last couple of years. They're coached by Pete Zerfus. And then Friday we'll be at Fremont for boys JV and boys varsity basketball action. Right now, J.C. Cole, a shot up, no good. Rebound to TC West. 4-point lead for the Titans, 12-8, 5:26 to go in this opening half. Now TC West turns the ball right back over to Ludington.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I would imagine we're approaching probably 10 turnovers apiece right here in this first half. Between,
easily.
And both coaches, you can constantly see them saying, settle down. But, it's early. We like to hope that hereby as the game goes along, things start to settle in a little bit more, and as we've seen on those last few possessions for Ludington's offense.
Orioles just turned the ball over there. TC West with it once again. 5:12 to go in the second quarter. Orioles trail 12-8. TC West led 12-6 at the end of the first quarter of play. Titans with the basketball. That's number 20 with it, Emily Kelsey.
It's a good possession of defense right here by the Orioles.
Now we're going to have
it should be a jump ball.
Up. Yeah, jump ball. Possession arrow to TC West. .451 to go in the opening half. Orioles trail by 4, 12-8. There's a block there. by Jalen Laird. TC West gets the ball back, shot no good, rebound to Kwitnewski. Eloise now will outlet it to Claire Keith.
Yeah, I think that's Jalen's third block of the game right there, Scoop.
J.C. Cole, her shot no good. Good hustle there by Kwitnewski. And Cole could not get the, she had a bunny right there and couldn't get it to fall. And a beautiful pass from Eloise Kwitnewski.
I tell you what, Kwitnewski is all over the place, Scoop. If she's not rebounding, she's feeling like she is. She is probably a good reason why we have 8 points right now, because she's keeping the ball alive just about 2 or 3 times on every possession, whether it's on the offensive end or the defensive end.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jamie. Ludington just forced another TC West turnover, and now the Orioles on the attack. Kenyon with it. Madeline Kenyon on the dribble. She'll give it up now to J.C. Cole. Cole's pass is deflected right back to her. Now she'll give it up. Three-pointer up and buried there. Eloise Kwitnewski with the Orioles' first three-pointer of the season. Right there, sister.
Yeah, we needed that one big time, Scoop. There's another steal deflection by Jalen.
Jamie, that wasn't your garden variety three. She buried it from the top of the key.
Yeah, she was a step or two behind right there, so it was a good job.
And you got to love her reaction. She makes it, and she's got a sheepish grin on her face as she drained the three. And right now, we're going to step aside. Ludington trails TC West 12-11. You are watching and listening to the OSN, a bird's eye view of local sports, and 102.7 WMOM.
Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice is packed with natural anti-inflammatories to help reduce pain after exercise. It's the ultimate antioxidant that combats soreness, getting you back to the gym or on the trail faster. Indian Summer Tart Cherry Juice, ready to drink from fresh pressed tart cherries, grown and produced in the U.S. and always gluten-free. It's just sweet enough and priced just right. Bring home the great taste of real fruit. Bring home Indian Summer Montmorency Tart Cherry Juice. Ask for it at your local store.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Orioles are within a point after Eloise Kwitnewski drained that three-pointer. TC West 12, Ludington 11, and the Orioles defense have really stymied the Titans in this second quarter. They've held them scoreless, Jamie.
Yeah, they have held them scoreless here, and Ludington's on a 5-0 run here with the first 4 minutes and 15 seconds of this second quarter of shutting out TC, and then a 5-0 run in that process.
TC West basketball. 3:45 to go.
You can't reach over there.
Yeah, that's going to be a foul, right? Or is that just is it a violation?
I think it's a delay of game warning. She can't.
Okay.
You can't reach across the inbounds line.
Grace Forfinski just getting a little bit too. What would you say? A little too amped up right there.
Hey, I like it, though.
I do too.
You know, look at right after it here.
Grace plays tenacious defense, and now we're going to have
the
Oriole defense. They force a turnover with 3:38 to go in this opening half. TC West 12, Ludington 11. Claire Keith with the basketball.
Yeah, you can never fault somebody for wanting to get after it on the defensive end.
Exactly.
Scoop, and that's what Grace Forfinski is all over.
Kwitnewski with it. Eloise.
Come to the ball.
She'll give it now to Forfinski. That's her good friend, Grace Forfinski. Now to Eloise Kwitnewski. Kwitnewski on the drive, way too, little too hard on the shot right there. And now here comes TC West.
Yep, just a little bit out of control right there. And look at Grace on another deflection on the floor.
You know who? There's a baseline runner up and in.
That's her first points of the quarter, 5 minutes into the quarter.
Getting the basket was Emily Kelsey. Now ahead, that's going to be too far for Forfinski. You know, Grace Forfinski, her defense, who it kind of reminds me of, player played on the Ludington girls state semifinal team from a few years ago. Carly Mesher.
Oh, okay.
She played tenacious defense.
Yeah, she did.
A lot of those gals did, but yeah, Carly really played some tight defense. Right now, TC West up 14-11. 2:48 to go. Here's a steal by Raven Thomas. We're in the second quarter. J.C. Cole with it. She loses her footing, goes down, and able to retrieve it for Ludington there before it's stolen back. That was Liana Veneman who's checked into the game. TC West, though, on the steal. There's a baseline shot up and in. And getting that basket for TC West, number 22, Jillian Witt. Just like that, TC West has a 5-point lead once again. Ludington had clawed back to make it a 1-point game, but now West has a 16-11 lead. J.C. Cole up and in.
Well, we got a layup to go here, Scoop.
Nice move there by J.C. Cole.
Yep, that's going to be a turnover there, out of bounds.
Traverse City West 16, Ludington 13. 2 minutes to go in this first half. Into the TC West lineup, number 45, Capri Wilson.
You know, you can't. Ludington's getting the shots. They're getting to the basket. They're just laying them up too hard. They're coming off the front of the rim. You know, we're getting good looks.
Raven Thomas gets the ball into Claire Keith. Yes, I agree with you. Ball batted out of bounds there by TC West. On the court for the Orioles, you got J.C. Cole. You have Claire Keith. You have Raven Thomas. You also have Liana Veneman and Jalen Laird. Timeout on the floor. We're going to stay right here and tell you about some of our great sponsors, beginning with Urca Auto Center. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep returning. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282. And if you're thinking about selling your home or property, let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way. With clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs, Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney, 513 South James Street in Ludington. All right, Ludington with the basketball. They trail by 3, 16-13. 1:48 to go in this opening half. Nice pass. Laird, her shot no good. Nice pass there from Cole. Laird just couldn't get that little baseline jumper to go. And now we're going to have good defense by the Orioles right there. And here comes Raven Thomas with the basketball.
Yeah, Thomas. Like that was good ball movement on there. Just couldn't get it to finish.
Claire, oh, nice shot there. Tough shot, but a good shot by Claire Keith. Little running floater there in the paint.
Yeah, most of the thing that's happened is the passes from both ends right here are telegraphed. You know, the defense sees them coming, you know, a second or two before it happens, and they're just expecting it, and that's why we have so many turnovers.
Raven Thomas got her money's worth on that foul.
Yeah, she said, "You're not coming in here. We're just going to go ahead and foul right here." And
she has earned every bit of her nickname, the Wrecking Ball.
Mm-hmm.
Ludington trails by a point, 16-15, 1:13 to go in the opening half. TC West inside, foul will be called.
I think she's going to pick up another one there, Scoop.
I think you're right.
And that's her second.
Shooting 2 at the line for TC.
Okay.
She's going to let them know, if you're going to come in the paint here, you know, this is my area. You're going to be known that.
Free throw is up and no good. Report from Tara Graham at the end of 3, boys varsity basketball from Manistee. The Ludington Orioles 54, the Manistee Mariners 35. Thank you to Tara Graham for that report. Both free throws missed, and here come the Ludington Orioles. Just too much on that pass right there. And Ludington turns the ball right back over. Both teams have had a boatload of turnovers in this first half. And again, it is the first game of the year. There's another turnover by TC West. Veneman with it. She'll give it up now to Raven Thomas.
Yep, and how we can cut some of those turnovers down on our offensive end is you know, we got to come to the passes. We can't wait. You know, and we have to, right there, if you just come to a stop, maybe make a ball fake, move the defense in one direction, then come back. We're just telegraphing every pass. There's no ball fakes. And, you know, I'm sure Coach will get in there at halftime and talk about it and make some adjustments. But that's how you slow the game down You don't want it to be slow, but in a sense you say slow it down. You got to get the defense to move. We're just dribbling one way and throwing one way. The defense knows everything that's coming. You got to get them to move, pass fakes, go one direction, come back the other direction.
Jalen Laird, her shot up and no good. Rebound out of bounds, and it will be Ludington basketball. Yeah, in that short period of time right there, Jamie, Ludington had the ball, turned it over to TC West. TC West then turned it back over to Ludington, and now Ludington has turned it back over to TC West.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up.
It's the battle of turnovers here right now, and both coaches are a little frustrated with what's going on out there.
TC
but like you said, they can make some halftime adjustments.
Oh, basket and the foul. Getting the basket for TC West. Number 4, Haley Nickerson, her first points of the game, and she's fouled.
Yeah, it's going to be Raven Thomas's third foul here in about the last minute and a half.
Orioles down by 3, 18-50 in the free throw up. No good. Rebound TC West.
And
shot no good, and Raven Thomas just picked up her 4th foul. Wow, that might be a record in the shortest period of time to pick up 4 fouls.
Yeah, he better get her out of there before she fouls out here real quick.
At the line for TC West, number 45, Capri Wilson. First free throw, good. Ludington has a couple of times got the score down to 1 point, but then TC West goes on a little bit of a mini run, Jamie, after that happens.
Yep. And then the runs have come off of that when the team, Ludington had a 5-0 run, they didn't turn the ball over, and we were able to score. And then, now Traverse City's been able to score off of us turning it over,
Wilson.
even though they have. And there's another one right
Another
here.
turnover.
We're just telegraphing the passes.
Oh, my goodness.
Scoop.
There's the basket right at the buzzer right there. And getting the basket, you're right. Telegraphing the passes, you cannot do that. TC West gets a buzzer beater there by Lillian Bardenhagen. And your score at the half from Hawley Gym, the Traverse City West Titans 22, the Ludington Orioles 15. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on 102.7 WMOM and the Orioles Sports Network. Stay tuned. Reliable, professional, exceptional quality and courteous service. Benedict's Auto Center has been providing the absolute best in auto body repairing and painting since the 1940s. For over 80 years, 3 generations of the Benedict family have run a business you can trust in Mason County and the surrounding area. Owner Mike Benedict will listen to your concerns and questions to ensure you have peace of mind and that the auto body needs of your vehicle are totally and completely met. At Benedict Auto Body, customer service is the #1 priority. We want our customers to know that when it comes to choosing a car repair business, it is their choice. Customers should call around and ask questions and get feedback from all car repair shops before making their decision. Bottom line, it is the right to pick which repair facility you want your vehicle fixed. That's Benedict's Auto Center at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach owner Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111.
Hey everyone, this is Trent Lundquist from Lundquist Furniture. We've been serving West Michigan since 1940. We're here to serve you guys as a full-blown furniture store. So we have mattresses, we have recliners, we have dining room tables, anything that you would need to furnish your house, we have it. And we provide one of the best services around on the west side of Michigan. We will go anywhere in the whole state of Michigan. We will deliver it, we'll service it, we'll take care of you. I just want to appreciate you guys for being customers of ours, and we're here to serve you, and that's what we do. We're here for the Orioles. We're here for the Cardinals. We're here for the Spartans. We're proud to be a sponsor of this Orioles Sports Network.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. We want to thank Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor. Where your success is our success, we belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. And a shout out as well to Indian Summer Co-op. They are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. Indian Summer, the exclusive sponsor of the player in in the spotlight. Ludington trails 22-15 at the break. Ludington was outscored 10-9 in that second quarter after being outscored 12-6 in the first 8 minutes of play. Scoring for TC West in that first half, 4 points for Lillian Bardenhagen, 2 for Haley Nickerson, 2 for Emily Kelsey, 2 for Jillian Witt, 2 for Capri Wilson, and 10 for Grace Bohr. For the Ludington Orioles, 3 for Eloise Kwitneski, 1 point for Madeline Kenyon, 3 for Jalen Laird, 4 for Claire Keith, 2 for Grace Forfinski, and 2 for J.C. Cole. We're going to step aside now, listen to the interview I did with Ludington Oriole Jalen Laird here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
And they're anticipating.
Welcome, Oriole Nation, to the Indian Summer. Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game. And that player for the opening girls game of the 2025-26 season is Jalen Laird. Jalen is a senior. She wears jersey number 12, and she plays the forward position. Jalen, what is the favorite thing for you about being a Ludington Oriole basketball player?
I would have to say just like the environment. Like everybody comes out to the games. It's such a good environment. The energy's there. It's just really fun to be there.
What do you feel is your strongest trait about the way you play the game?
I would probably have to say my energy and my talking, like trying to keep my teammates up.
Okay. What do you feel this year's team's strengths are, and what are this year's team's goals?
I would say together, like we make like a really good team. Like everybody like has like their friends, but we all clicked really well at the start of the year. And I would say I think our biggest goal is being conference champs.
Okay. Now, what do you like best about playing for Coach Warren Stowe?
I would have to say how he puts us to work every day at practice, but also knows that like we're going to get tired because we do only have 11 girls at practice, so it does get pretty tired. So yeah, he works us, but he makes it fun too.
What's a song that always gets you hyped up before a game?
I would probably have to say Shut Up and Drive by Rihanna.
Alrighty. Who's someone that inspires you off the court and why?
I would probably say my whole family because everybody in my family is just, they're all super hard workers.
What's one skill you've worked the hardest to improve for this season?
I would have to say my defense this year. I've been really trying to like buckle down and like be a dog on defense.
What's your favorite memory from basketball for the O's so far?
I would definitely say our games over the summer because it was just like, yeah, we had some long nights, but they were filled with laughter and memories, so.
I think I know the answer to this, but I'm still going to ask you. Did you have a favorite Ludington Oriole girls basketball player that you were a fan of and followed while growing up in Ludington?
I would have to say my sister, Keelan.
Your favorite basketball movie?
I would say Hustle, the one with Adam Sandler in it.
Your favorite movie, period?
I kind of have two. I would say either The Last Song or The Florida Project.
Favorite class and teacher at Ludington High School?
I think my favorite class was Child Development. I actually took it this year. It was super fun because you get to go see kids, and that was pretty fun to do. I don't think I really have a favorite teacher because a lot of our teachers are super good here, so it'd be hard to pick my favorite one.
What do you like best, Jalen, or what did you like best, or what do you like best, I should say, about growing up and living in Ludington?
Just the summers we have here. Like, it's a big tourist town, but, like, during the winter it gets quiet, so, like, we just get to, like, have our town back a little bit. But, like, our summers are super fun because of all the tourists.
Favorite restaurant in Ludington?
Definitely El Rancho.
The popular choice. Your plans for spring sports, and tell Oriole Nation a bit about what you did this past fall.
So my plans for spring, I'll play club volleyball at Inside Out in Muskegon. And then in the fall, I played volleyball, and that was it.
Future plans after graduation from LHS?
I'm planning on going to MCC to continue playing volleyball and go into sports management.
Your role model?
Ooh, this is a good one. I think I would still have to say, like, my family. Like, they're people I really look up to.
Your mom was a really good athlete at Ludington, wasn't she?
Yes, she was. So was my dad.
Yeah. Noah was a pretty good athlete, too. No, he was a good bowling teammate, too. Hey, where do you hope Keelan to be, and what do you... I'm sorry. Jalen, sorry about that. Where do you hope Jalen to be, and what do you hope to be doing 10 years from now?
I'm not too sure. I think definitely, hopefully, being, like, maybe a coach for, like, a high school or, like, even, like, a middle school team. I'm not really sure where, but I think that's what interests me the most right now.
And anyone listening to tonight's broadcast that you'd like to send a shout out to or say hello to?
Just any of the Oriole fans who are tuned in.
All right, Jalen, thanks on being the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight for tonight's game, and all the best to you and the O's this basketball season. As always, go O's.
Go O's.
Welcome back to Hawley Gymnasium. Ludington trails TC West 22-15 at the half. We just got a report from Walt Autry, Big Walt, and he said, "Hey, Scoop, the Ludington Orioles are up 67-48 in the fourth quarter at Manistee. Cam Gunsel has 2 dunks tonight to add to the Cam Gunsel dunkometer." And joining me right now, Ludington girls JV coach Troy Veneman. Tough loss tonight, coach, for your girls. First game of the year, though. I'm sure you and your girls are happy to be out there playing. And a lot of rust showed up. But, again, it's the first game. What can you say about that?
Yeah, Scoop, I thought there was a lot of rust on both sides.
Yes.
We were in the better half of it the first quarter, kind of did some things we wanted to do. And then they kind of turned up the pressure in the backcourt on us. And we had to call a couple timeouts, set up some answers for that. I'm proud of the girls. 85% of our team is all freshmen. Yeah. And I remind them in the locker room after the game, like, look, the last time you stepped on this court, you were 8th graders playing Scottville in a little conference championship or whatever, and you didn't score a point in the second half. You scored a total of 8 against Scottville.
That's true.
We put up 30 against the Class A team. Could we have done things better? Yes. Will we? Absolutely. Yeah. We got plenty to build on. We got good kids that work hard every day. I couldn't be happier with the group I have.
Troy, you also got to realize 5 of your sophomores are up playing big minutes on the varsity, too.
Yeah, and same with them. They're kind of like my freshmen. This is their first big varsity game. They're kind of getting baptized out there and making some mistakes too, but that's part of it. It's a 22-game season. All these things are correctable.
Exactly.
We'll watch some film, and we'll get back after
Good
it.
1-2 punch, Annika Heemstra and Liana Veneman.
Yeah, 2 of our sophomores, good leaders. I couldn't ask more out of Annika Heemstra. You can put her down in the post. You can play her out, which we did tonight. That poor girl's not going to be able to walk in the morning. Oh. I love that kid. Like I love all these kids. There's not a girl of our 15 girl on the roster that's not going to dive for a loose ball, not going to try their best at what we told. And like I said, it's a 22-game season. We're just going to keep building, and that's what JV basketball all is.
Coach, short talk tonight. Maybe we'll get more time to talk on Thursday night. Good. You got the first game is in the books, and we'll talk to you on Thursday right back here at Hawley as your girls play the Fremont Packers.
All right, Scoop. Go O's. Appreciate you.
Okay. Enjoy the second half.
All right, thank you.
Coach Troy Veneman, the girls' JV coach, losing a tough 33-30 loss against Class A Traverse City West tonight. But, again, him and his girls, Jamie, really, really happy to be back playing basketball.
Yeah, and like you said, it's the first game. You got to give them credit. They done a lot of good things well, and both teams. You've seen it just as you see here. But the thing that I always say is, it was 32. Yeah, you either win or you learn. You never lose.
Yeah,
and the score might say so, but you don't say so, and they got a lot to learn from that game.
We've begun play here in the second half of this girls' varsity game. The Orioles trailing 22-15. Both teams on their first offensive possessions, turnovers. However, the Orioles come back, and our Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight, Jalen Laird, gets the first bucket of the second half.
Yeah, and that was a good offensive set right there. And, you'd like to see us come back right here now and get some good looks.
Oh, there's a 3 for TC West, Capri Wilson. So Ludington down 25-17, 7:05 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, Traverse City did a good job right there of beating the press, getting back, and then finding a wide open shot.
J.C. Cole, she'll get the ball ahead now to Claire Keith inside. Kwitnewski too hard with the shot, and now a jump ball forced there by Madeline Kenyon. We got that report from Walt Autry, and Walt did a great job protecting Cam Gunsel this year as Cam's big offensive tackle. Mm-hmm. I thought Walt Autry should have garnered recognition as an all-state player. Walt, you might not have got all-state recognition, but in my book, you are an all-stater. Walt Autry. Of course, Cam Gunsel, we got the news Friday. He was selected as Division IV first-team All-State quarterback, which is an awesome achievement, very deserving, and that is just an incredible accomplishment.
Yeah, for sure. I don't know how many other quarterbacks we've had who've been named All-State. If we've, I don't know the record books like you right there, Scoop, but, other than our games, I didn't see a bunch, but the games I did see, I thought Walt dominated.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more teams in the state, and I don't think that's going to stop Walt from doing what he has to do. But
Hillsdale is getting an awesome individual.
Yeah,
let's put it that way.
All the way around, Scoop.
Yep.
So, good accolades. Congratulations to both those kids, and they've done well. But back to Traverse City and Ludington here.
Yeah, free throws up, no good by TC West. Ludington trails 25-17, 6:28 left in this third quarter. Second attempt is up and good. And getting that free throw, number 4 for TC West. And that was Haley.
That's the way to run the break right there, Scoop.
Neckerson getting the basket for the Orioles. Is that Eloise?
Yep.
Eloise.
How do you beat the press? You run past it right there. We had one inbounds pass, one pass up the court, and then a back cut right there by Eloise, and at the line hoping to get a 3-point play here.
Eloise free throw, no good. So she gets the basket right there, and that brings the Orioles to within 26-19 with 6:17 to go. There's a block by Kwitnewski, and Kenyon has it now.
Keep it moving. We got a 5-on-4 advantage.
Claire
now
Keith with it. Yep.
Traverse City's back to full strength here. 5. They were one girl was down there for a while, so.
There's better ball movement by the Orioles right there.
Much better.
Exceptional ball movement. Kwitnewski just couldn't get it to go right there. What an entry pass there from Jalen Laird. 5:48 left in the third quarter. J.C. Cole fighting for it, and now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles. Good job there by J.C. Cole.
Yep, she's scrapping right there.
Okay, we have a report from Walt Autry. We have a final for Manistee. We know that Ludington won. We're thinking it was 71-52, but let's see if I get a report here. No, the final score, actually, Ludington 71, Manistee 50 in boys varsity basketball. I just got a photo from Tara Graham. Ludington wins tonight at Manistee. It's a clean boys sweep at Manistee.
Nice.
The Orioles inside. Oh, Laird could not get the basket to fall right there. So the Oriole boys freshmen, they win at Manistee tonight by the score of 38-23. The boys JV win 43-38, and the boys varsity win 71-50. Hey, steal by Jalen Laird and a basket there to Madeline Kenyon.
Sorry, Scoop, didn't mean to interrupt you there, but we had to call the steal for us.
Kenyon with the basket. And now Ludington fighting for it again, and the ball's going to be batted out of bounds there. Orioles trail 26-21.
We almost had another steal right there, Scoop. The thing that we've noticed here on these possessions down here at the half-court possessions, you see what Ludington's done the last 2 possessions. They've brought the ball one way, stop, pivot, ball fake one way, and then pass back, and we've got 2 open looks down below. We're moving the defense, making them think we're going one way, we're actually come back the other, versus just telegraphing those passes like they were. But like we said, coach is going to get out there and make some things happen right there.
Now there's going to be a foul called on Jalen Laird right there. We have 4:53 to go in this third quarter. Ludington trails by 5, 26-21. We want to thank Bob's Roofing Company. They're your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials, licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing.
And Ludington has to be careful because Jalen Laird has 4 fouls, and so does Raven Thomas.
We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate, 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman.
And Raven Thomas is going to come in for Jalen.
And she's got
now.
4.
And she's got 4, so we need those girls to play straight up defense and no reaching, no dumb fouls right here, and keeping the ball game.
Grace Borer gets 1 of 2 free throws. Traverse City West 27, Ludington 21. Orioles on the attack. J.C. Cole with it.
We also have Heston Stowe and Grace Forfinski in the game right now.
Stowe with it now. She'll give it to Forfinski. Back to J.C. Cole. Ludington with a much smaller lineup out there right now.
Yep, and the quicker you see they're running a motion offense.
Kenyon to Forfinski. She'll go baseline.
Let's hit that.
Oh, Madeline almost was set up for the 3 right there. Then she thought better of it. They're trying to get her freed up. TC West, I think they've seen some footage. Raven Thomas, her shot too hard off the glass. Rebound to TC West. 4:08 to go in this third quarter. Traverse City West 27, Ludington 21. Here's a steal for the Orioles. Now a foul called on TC West. Hey, Oriole Nation. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. As an independent agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find the best protection for your home, car, or your business so you don't have to. From personalized service to peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance, they deliver confidence. All right, 4 minutes to go in the third quarter. Ludington trails 27-21.
All the way to the basket.
J.C. Cole's going to be fouled now. Hey, Oriole Nation, Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Mark Yuck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment necessary, as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yuck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. Call 231-843-1874.
You know, notice that we haven't really, other than that first attempt of the game by Madeline Kenyon there, she hasn't been able to get free normally, you know, from the three-point line like we've seen her last year.
Oh, boy. Good job by Raven Thomas here. She did not want to commit her 5th foul. And here come the Orioles back. They had a couple really nice looks. Yeah, that was a nice pass. Their last offensive possession, they had a couple nice looks. They just couldn't get it to go. And now ball is deflected right there by TC West out of bounds. It will be Ludington basketball. 3:24 to go in this third quarter. TC West 27, Ludington 21. Cole will trigger the ball in. Cole just gets it in before the 5-second violation. Claire. What happened there, Jamie? Looks like.
Yeah, well, I think she deflected the ball off of Madeline before the body contact. So
Heston Stowe had it. She gave it to Madeline Kenyon, who they say loses out of bounds. There'll be a travel there. Hey, Oriole Nation and attention athletes, want to boost your game? At North Star Chiropractic in Ludington, we specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge. Ludington basketball, 3:03 to go.
Traverse City on the full court pressure right there.
Heston Stowe. Forfinski, long three-pointer, in and out, no good. Fought for, and now we're going to have a jump ball. Possession arrow to TC West as Eloise Kwitnewski will check back into the Oriole lineup.
Yeah, I thought that shot was good from Forfinski there, Scoop. It was down and out and down and back out again.
It looked good from our angle. Just when, like I said, it went 3/4 of the way down. TC West with a 2-on, and now a foul there is going to be called on Heston Stowe. They had numbers there. TC West did, Jamie.
Yep, and they ran a good out-of-bounds play. They were able to get a streaker, as we call it, running long right there, and she was able to get to the basket.
We want to thank.
Now you see he's asking for communication right now.
2:47 to go in the third quarter. Orioles trail 27, make it 28-21. Free throw up and in by the Titans' number 20, Emily Kelsey.
You know, and this is a typical non-conference, whether you're the boys program or the girls program. If you're going to play a non-conference game, most of the time it's going to be against a Class A school or a very, very good Class B school. You know, from downstate or up north.
Yep.
We don't put any cream puffs on the schedule, Scoop. You got to learn how how to fight through these tougher or non-conference games, which make you better in the conference and better for the tournament.
For the tournament, exactly. And we've seen that over the years many, many times. TC West got both of their free throws by Kelsey. They're up 29-21. 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Entry to Kenyon. Turnaround, no good. Rebound, TC West. Orioles have had a really tough shooting night tonight. And there's a basket for TC West. Getting the basket, number 45, Capri Wilson. Ludington now down by 10, and their biggest deficit of the game. Kwitnewski with it.
A lot of good looks, just can't get him to fall.
Traveling. That foot just dragged a bit there for Grace Forfinski. We want to thank House of Flavors Manufacturing, our exclusive pregame sponsor. Delicious House of Flavors ice cream sold around the world and made right here in Ludington. You can learn more at www.houseofflavors.com. And Indian Summer Co-op, they are proud to be a sponsor of the OSN and our Ludington area athletes. We wish you all the best for the season of sports. Play strong, play proud, and as always, stay healthy. Go Ludington Orioles. 2:03 left in the third quarter. Ludington down by 10, 31-21. It's a full timeout on the court. We're going to stay right here and tell you about Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, our exclusive post-game sponsor, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Also, a shout out to Safe Harbor Credit Union, our exclusive halftime show sponsor, where your success is our success. We belong to you. Visit them at 5511 US 10 in Ludington or give them a call, 843-2323. Safe Harbor Credit Union. Lundquist Furniture, West Michigan's largest furniture store, located at 203 North Main Street in downtown Scottville. Family owned and operated since 1940. For your furniture needs, call Lundquist 231-757-3368. Also a shout out to Benedict's Auto Center and Mike Benedict, providing the best in auto body repairing and painting since the 40s. Benedict's Auto Center is at 1742 US 10 between Ludington and Scottville. You can reach proprietor Mike Benedict at 231-613-4111. If you ever get a chance to stop out there, folks, just do it. I mean, stop out and say hi to Mike. Check out, he's got a pretty impressive collection out there of nautical items. He's got some oars from the Badger, I believe, and the city of Midland. Yeah, he's got some pretty neat things out there in his shop, in his office. There's a shot put up, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Forfinski coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, I'd like to see maybe let that one play through. Scoop, it's kind of out of control, but whether or not she got the shot up, and they're going to go ahead and call the foul on that. But both teams are in foul trouble, that's for sure.
First free throw, no good. Ludington JV, they fall tonight 33-30 to Traverse City West in girls basketball. Ludington boys freshman team, they win at Manistee tonight 38-23. Ludington boys JV win 43-38. Second free throw up and no good. Rebound fought for, out of bounds. Last touch by Ludington. And the Ludington boys, they win tonight at Manistee by the score of 71-50. Ludington boys varsity off to a nice 4-0 start, Jamie.
Yeah, that's definitely a good start. There's some tough games coming up here.
They got a big one Friday night at Fremont, and OSN and 102.7 WMOM will be there to cover that one.
Yeah. We'd like to see, with a minute and 52 left here in this third quarter, hopefully Ludington could cut this, maybe get 4 to 6 points here within the last couple minutes and cut this 10-point lead in half going into the fourth quarter.
Forfinski with it. J.C. Cole, and now a foul is called on Traverse City West. 1:38 to go in the third quarter. Traverse City West 31, Ludington 21. Ball will be inbounded by J.C. Cole, and she just gets it in to Forfinski. Now to Kwitnewski, her shot, in and out, no good. Rebound to the Titans, and now there's a steal by Kwitnewski. Eloise, she'll dish it now back to J.C. Cole. Now over to Claire Keith. Keith to Heston Stowe. Stowe will give it up now to
Kwitnewski's doing a good job on the low post. We just don't know the proper time the girls to get it to her.
We got 4 sophomores out there with 1 senior, Jamie.
Yeah, Coach Stowe knows he has a young team, and that young team only lasts for a couple of games, and then you're not young anymore, as they say. They let you get your feet wet and give you a little bit of grace or a little time, but after that, it's like, okay, now it's time to play ball.
TC West on the attack,
There's
and now
another travel.
it should be a travel. Yes, it will be. Ludington down by 10, 31-21. The Orioles trailed by 6 at the end of 1, 12-6. They were down 22-15 at the half. Good hustle there by TC West. Ludington does come up with the ball. Claire Keith with it. Keith now to Forfinski. Her pass deflected. She tried to get that into the paint. Now Heston Stowe loses it. And now, it's just like the ball is it's like a hot potato down there right now. Ludington does have it. They lose it again. J.C. Cole goes back and corrals it.
And I give these officials credit because it's, as many fouls as we already have on the board. It's just a natural thing for girls is ball handlers are driving and girls are reaching, and it's reach. It's like, when do you call it, when do you don't, and that's why the ball's all over the place.
Ludington missed
a lot of deflections.
Missed a shot right there. We're down to 12 seconds to go in this third quarter. TC West with the ball. We're down to 6 seconds. Ludington trailing by 10, 31-21. I don't believe West is going to get a shot off. That'll be a travel with 9/10 of a second left. We want to thank Ludington Paint and Glass, mixing paint and service since 1948. The local store with more, located at 213 South James Street, downtown Ludington. Call LP&G at 843-8250. Ludington Paint and Glass, the local source for all your projects. Proud to support Ludington Orioles sports while being a sponsor on the Orioles Sports Network. There's the inbound pass. That's the end of the third quarter here at Hawley Gym. And your score, the Traverse City West Titans 31, the Ludington Orioles 21. You are watching and listening to the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
Welcome to House of Flavors, Michigan's largest ice cream producer. But we're more than just ice cream. We exist to make ice cream, feed people, and make our world a better place. We donate 25% of all profits to charity annually. You heard that right. We are dedicated, innovative, adaptable. Come join our team. We are looking for amazing people to join our team in maintenance, operations, palletizing, warehouse, CDL drivers. We provide career development opportunities, year-round stability, competitive wages, health insurance, 401k retirement, bonuses, profit sharing, and free ice cream. Join us to make ice cream and make a difference. Find your career today at houseofflavors.com/careers.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. The Oriole boys, their first 3 of their first 4 games have been on the road, which always makes things nice as you get deeper in the season, because that means you got more home games, Jamie.
Yep.
Obviously.
Like more home games in the second half of the season then.
Yep. Ludington girls with the basketball to begin the fourth quarter. They got their work cut out for them. This has been a big-time struggle for any offensive points tonight. Madeline Kenyon misses that one, and they trail again 31-21, 7:41 left in the ball game.
Yeah, that was a good possession coming out to start the fourth quarter. A good possession. They ran a nice play, got the look they wanted for Madeline for an open 3 in the corner, and it's just short. And I'd imagine they're pretty tired right now. Everything's short, like ball's hitting the front of the rim. You got to dig deeper, use a little more leg. But this is still a ball game. Ludington's definitely still in this game.
TC West with the basketball. Clara Keith almost had herself a steal right there. With the ball for the Titans, number 2. That's Addie Shark, who's in the game. She is a junior. Work it inside. There's a nice block by Clara Keith. TC West gets it back. Shark shot is up, no good. And saved there by Kenyon, but she saved it right to TC West. Turnaround, no good there by Capri Wilson, but she's hacked.
Yeah, we had a block in there as well by Jalen Laird. You know, and right after, just Traverse City seems to be catching all the unfortunate bounces right here. They're going their way, and not as many to Ludington, you know, which, especially when it's under your own basket, keeping the ball alive like that, good things usually happen, Scoop.
Wilson's first free throw is no good. Capri Wilson, her second attempt from the free throw line is up and no good. Rebound, Laird had it, lost it, and it ends up in the hands of Claire Keith.
We got a 4-on-3.
Keith with the move, nice move shot, no good. Rebound, up and in by Eloise Kwitnewski.
Yeah, that's the rebound warrior right there, Scoop. We got a steal by Heston
There's
Stowe.
a steal, up and good.
There we go.
Heston Stowe with
There
the
we
steal.
go. Here's another steal.
Another steal for the
Jalen
Orioles.
Laird. Here we go.
Got a little run going. Ludington has cut into this TC West lead. Right now, TC West up 31-25, 6:40 to go. And Ludington almost had themselves another steal, but TC West with the basketball. They'll inbound it.
Oh, that's going to be over her back.
Oh,
if
she
throws
thought
that
about
out
it.
There. She just threw it over her head
There's
backwards.
a steal. Kwitnewski with it. Eloise up and just too much on the shot right there.
Yeah, we could have had some body. They easily
Yep.
could have called Bally. We're going to call travel on
Traveling
Traverse
violation.
City.
6:27 to go. A good start here in this fourth quarter for the Ludington Orioles. They
This
trail
is gonna be, oh, go ahead, Scoop.
31-25. Jump ball, possession arrow to the Ludington Orioles, as the officials call it.
Okay, one official called traveling, the other one called jump ball. Ludington's ball underneath.
Yeah, either way you look at it, it's going to be Oriole basketball.
Yep. And they're going to look to get the basket right here into Jalen Laird down low.
Laird, her shot no good. And here come the Titans. 6:18 left in the game. Orioles trail 31-25. Orioles playing with a renewed energy right now. Not that they haven't. There's been great effort all game.
Yeah. And right now you see Traverse City asking their coach, or the coach asking the players, settle down, settle down. But Ludington's picked it up on defense, that's for sure.
Traveling violation there on TC West. Let's see here. Jamie, you want to talk a little bit about the McGee Insurance Group?
McGee Insurance Group has been serving West Michigan since 1939. They provide quality insurance coverage tailored to fit your needs and budget. McGee Insurance services include auto, commercial, home, health, life, and umbrella insurance. McGee Insurance Group, 5965 West US 10, located next door to Ludington Chiropractic and Dr. Marquette. Call 231-845-5000.
TC West with the steal there, and Addie Shark gets the basket. Ludington now trails 33-25 as they forced that turnover right there. Now a good pass from Laird, shot up by Stowe, short. Kwitnewski, but she's going to be out of bounds right there. We'll be right back here Thursday night, Oriole Nation, for Ludington against Fremont girls JV and varsity basketball action. And then Friday we'll be at Fremont to cover the boys JV and varsity games.
That's the thing about basketball season, Scoop, man. We could be calling games 4 nights a week, and when you're a basketball junkie, that feels real good.
Well, it's really good when you get into March. And we've had games in March before where Ludington's made great runs, where we've had the girls' season ending and the boys in their playoff run, and we've had games every night of the week.
Yep, especially when they go they make it down to when they make it to regionals and semi-state semifinals. And
I have my throat lozenges ready for those.
We got 5 seconds.
5-second violations. Good job by the Oriole defense right there.
They picked it up for sure in the fourth quarter here.
Between the throat lozenges when we get into March and also the honey, which I've got a couple of jars of honey the last couple of years from Sunshine Schillinger's grandparents, Larry and Jeannie Anderson.
They're going to call travel.
Yep, traveling violation on Ludington.
Yep, and it appears Madeline Kenyon's trying to stretch out a calf muscle or something there. She's going to get a quick breather here.
5:02 remaining in the game. Traverse City West 33, Ludington 25. TC West with the basketball, little baseline jumper up and in. Capri Wilson. She's got 9 in this ball game. Ludington down by 10 again. They had just cut it to 6, and now TC West has stymied that. 4:47 left in the game. Stay tuned to the Smith and Eddy post-game show. We'll be talking to Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Also, make sure you check out the Oriole Sports Network page later this evening for all of the box scores from the girls JV, girls varsity, boys freshman, boys JV, and boys varsity basketball games today, and area scores of interest. They'll be up on the Oriole Sports Network page. Right now, TC West with the turnover. Now they got Ludington to turn it over. Ludington had it. Ludington turns it right back over to TC West, who turned it into 2 points. Getting the basket, Grace Bohr. Orioles down by 12 now, 37-25. Laird, the little baseline floater right there for Jalen Laird. Orioles down by 10, 37-27. Kwitnewski, I'm sorry, with the steal right there. Now it's actually going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow to Ludington.
Yeah, quickly we'll go. Urca Auto Center is founded on trust, integrity, and respect. We are proud to offer these values in our sales and business practices so our customers keep coming back. The vehicles on our lot have the best prices and quality in the area, so come by and see us today. The Urca family has been selling vehicles in Mason County for 4 generations. Urca Auto Center, 3736 West US 10. Call 845-6282, Urca Auto Center.
Another turnover for Ludington. Coach Warren Stowe, I know it is the first game of the year, Jamie, and give some credit to TC West defense, but he is not going to be happy with the amount of turnovers.
Yeah, I'm sure neither team is. If we were keeping the stats for both teams, I'm sure that's one thing they'll be talking about in their practice come tomorrow.
J.C. Cole returns to the Oriole lineup, and Eloise Kwitnewski will get a breather.
And I'm sure a little bit of the foul trouble, is stopped. And, in the past you've seen, Ludington playing high-low. You have 2 bigs. You have 3 good ball handlers on the top. And lineups change as you come, and as last year you got to see us play that high-low quite a bit with 2 bigs down there, and we have a different style of lineup, so you got to change and play a different style of ball a little bit. And, they've been practicing for 3 to 4 weeks, but they're also practicing stuff against themselves that they haven't ran against other teams, as they have in the past couple years, because, the lineup changes, girls graduate, and so you got to adapt.
Traveling violation. So we've had more turnovers, lots of traveling violations, and again, we want to emphasize this is the opening game of the season for both of these teams.
Yeah, and the effort's there.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that.
There's no doubt about it. Both teams are playing hard, and the Orioles are playing real hard on defense. It's just, those little things that you got to take control of.
TC West with a 10-point lead, 37-27. We're down to 3 minutes and 1 second left in this ball game. Titans with the basketball. There's a three-pointer up, no good. Rebound to J.C. Cole. Cole will get it ahead now to Claire Keith. Claire Keith into the corner. There's a three-pointer by Forfinski, up no good. Rebound to TC West, number 2, and that's Addie Shark.
And a lot of that has to do with, too, is you got 5 sophomores, I think, and 3 juniors on the team, so they're young. And, you got right now, what do we got? 1, 2, 3. We got 3 of the 5 sophomores on the floor at one time right here, Scoop. So
there's a basket for Traverse City West, Capri Wilson, and a 12-point lead for the Titans now with 2:17 to go, 39-27.
Yeah, Team Loney Real Estate. Thinking about selling your home or property? Let Team Jamie Loney at 5 Star Real Estate guide you every step of the way with clear communication, strong organization, and a focus on your wants and needs. Jamie makes the process smooth and stress-free. Call Jamie Loney today at 231-794-9740. Team Jamie Loney is at 513 South James Street in Ludington. We got Bob's Roofing Company is your reliable roofing partner with over 50 years of experience using only the finest quality materials. licensed and insured in commercial, industrial, and residential roofing. We've got you covered. Call us today and schedule your free estimate. 877-641-2627. Mike Mesher is your local salesman.
Getting the boys varsity winning tonight at Manistee, 71-50. The Cam Gunsel dunkometer was activated twice tonight. And all of the games where Cam has a dunk, he had 2 his sophomore year, and now the first 4 games of his senior year, he's got a dunk. They're all wins.
Hey.
They're all wins. He's got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 career dunks now, 2 his sophomore year, and he has 2 dunks tonight. He had 1 in each of the first 3 games of the season.
Well, there you go. If you're a superstitious guy,
yeah,
you get a dunk, you get a win. So your next pregame interview with Coach Shank, why don't you let him know that if Cam gets a dunk, they win. So
you kidding me?
See what he says about that.
Coach Shank might fire me on the spot if I bring up about dunks. I'm sorry.
We got a 30-second timeout by Traverse City.
Hey, he's probably listening right now, and I can just see the look on his face, rolling his eyes, and that little chuckle if that.
He wouldn't do that to you, would he? Or would I be setting you up here?
We got another timeout,
Yeah,
Jamie.
let's go. Lenz Balder Insurance in Ludington is your local agency that gets it right the first time. With a reputation built on knowledge, speed, and accuracy, they help individuals and businesses find coverage that truly fits. And as an independent insurance agency, Lenz Balder compares top carriers to find us the best protection for your home, car, and your business, so you don't have to. From personalized service to the peace of mind, Lenz Balder delivers more than insurance. They deliver confidence.
Dad's out there and he's sitting. How in the heck does Scoop hearing about these dunks? Hey, I got my sources out there.
Yeah.
People let me know immediately when Cam gets a dunk. Both not only Tara Graham, but also Lori Smith, and even Walt Autry. Back to action here. Ludington down 39-27, 1:47 left in the game. TC West with the basketball. Now a foul is going to be called on J.C. Cole.
Yeah, and I would say if Thad is probably thinking right here, going to tell you, Scoop, but don't you worry about those sponsors there, not the dunks. But,
of course he will.
We're getting them in, Coach. We only got a couple more to get. I'll keep them on track for you.
You guys are scared of Coach Shank.
We had a nice defensive play right there. Looks like they're going to call it on foul on Kuznetsky, but it looked like she had a lot of ball there, Scoop.
12-point lead for the Titans of Traverse City West, 1:39 to go in the game.
And while she's at the free throw line, we'll go Ludington Chiropractic. And Dr. Mark Yeck have been serving the chiropractic needs of Ludington and the surrounding communities for more than 30 years. At Ludington Chiropractic, no appointment is necessary as it is strictly a walk-in clinic. That's Dr. Mark Yeck at Ludington Chiropractic, 5965 East Ludington Avenue. For questions, call 231-843-1874.
That's my chiropractor. If anybody wants a reference, ask me. I've been seeing him for years. Both free throws are missed by Traverse City West. Madeline Kenyon with the basketball. Kenyon's pass deflected, knocked out of bounds there by Lillian Bardenhagen. 1:30 remaining in the game. Ludington basketball. J.C. Cole will inbound it. She'll be the Indian Summer Ludington Oriole player in the spotlight on Thursday night. Shot put up there by Kwitnewski, no good. Kwitnewski with the rebound, and now with it, J.C. Cole.
Yeah, that was a nice play right there, and she just couldn't get it to fall.
Nice move there by Jalen Laird, who gets the basket.
Yep, very nice right there. And Jalen Laird has 9 points now. It looks like she might be leading the Orioles in scoring right now, Scoop.
Yep, Ludington down by 10, 1:01 left in the game.
And you see Traverse City, as they did in the JV game, trying to pull out and kind of go to that stall right there. So we got North Star Chiropractic. Attention athletes, want to boost your game at North Star Chiropractic in Ludington? We specialize in helping you recover, perform, and stay injury-free. Don't wait. Call 231-843-8200 and elevate your performance today. North Star Chiropractic, your winning edge.
Ludington down by 10, 55 seconds remaining in the game.
I've been wanting to get down there to, I think it's North Star Chiropractic. They do the, I'm kind of scared, but they do that thing, what's it called, the ring dinger, where they pop your neck and like it stretches, it realigns your whole spine.
Oh wow!
Not many people do it, but they put like a towel thing around you, and then they. You have to look it up online. It's something else, but they say
sounds
that
interesting.
It completely takes, like it realigns you and takes all that pressure off your spine. Like you feel like $1 million afterwards. So I've been meaning to get down there, I think, and get
you
it done.
You sound very intrigued by this, Jamie.
I am intrigued by it because a guy with a bad back like myself and migraine headaches, and I've heard that procedure has, talking to a few people who had it done with migraine headaches, said after they had that done, their migraines were very minimal. So
they felt pretty good afterward.
Yeah.
Kind of probably like after I see my massage therapist, Micah McCullough.
Yeah.
I feel like $1 million.
Yeah, we're going to have to check into that one, Scoop. I think they do it down there at the Ludington Chiropractic.
While I'm thinking about a shout out to Christy Stark and all the fine folks that work at Larson's True Value.
Okay, yeah.
I was there 3 times today. They took good care of me.
Well, maybe you should remember everything you need the first time.
Got to double check on some things back home, and then I had to go back, take measurements. And
or, they got some pretty good Christmas gifts down there if you're looking for one.
At the free throw line for TC West, I believe that is that number 23. No, that was TC West number 20. They don't have a 23. That was Emily Kelsey at the free throw line. She misses both shots. TC West with the basketball.
I tell you, these girls here, they might have to, they're on the floor, man. They're hustling and digging and diving for balls on both teams.
Oh, that ball had some zip on it, and it goes out of bounds, and it landed just in front of Michael Wilson and also Connor Shaney, who are here checking out the game tonight. A couple of Ludington Oriole football players sitting right down in front of us. 28 seconds to go. Ludington down by 10, 39-29.
And like you said, there's 23 seconds left. We're down by 10. And, Coach Stowe is going to have some things to work on, some things to clean up. And there's some good positives that he can show the girls that they've done in this game. And there's things he can show them that they can do to get better. But when you open up against a Class A school who's physical, they're going to give you a test. And to just be here in the game with 10 points after all the turnovers on both sides, there is some positive things that come out of it.
That was a good look there by Laird. Just couldn't get it to fall. We're now to 2 seconds, 1 second. There's the buzzer. Your final score in the Ludington girls varsity basketball team's home opener and season opener. They fall to Traverse City West by the score of 39-29. We're going to step aside right now. You are watching and listening to the Oriole Sports Network and 102.7 WMOM. Stay tuned.
What makes great apple juice? Great apples. Who makes great apples? Easy. Michigan farmers. Indian Summer represents only the best Michigan farmers, and all of its delicious products are made in Ludington. Ask for Indian Summer in your favorite store now.
Safe Harbor Credit Union is your premier choice for all your banking needs. At Safe Harbor Credit Union, our members always come first. You're not just a member, you're family. This is Adam Johnson, President and CEO of Safe Harbor Credit Union and proud former Ludington Oriole athlete. We're thrilled to once again be the premier halftime sponsor for the Oriole Sports Network. If you haven't yet experienced the Safe Harbor Credit Union difference, now is the perfect time to make the switch. We cherish our relationships with our members and our community student athletes. You'll find us in the stands cheering for that next Oriole win and in local classrooms teaching financial literacy. We believe in being the local financial institution that you can trust with all your banking needs. When you invest with us, your money stays local, and local decision-making ensures that your needs are our top priority. Your success is our success. We belong to you. Come visit us at our new location at 5511 US 10 here in Ludington. We can't wait to welcome you into our family at Safe Harbor Credit Union.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen, Jamie Sycon. We got Nick Wysong with us, and also Jackson Jenner, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM. Orioles fall in their opening girls varsity game of the year by 10, 39-29. Ludington and TC West both scored 8 points in the fourth quarter.
You like that?
TC West outscored Ludington 9-6 in the third. They outscored them 10-9 in the second, 12-6 in the first. Orioles trailed 22-15 at the half. They were down 31-21 after 3, and they fall 39-29. Jamie, you take away that first quarter where Ludington was outscored by 6 points, and the rest of the game was pretty even. TC West did outscore us by 3 in the third quarter.
Yeah, you know, and then that first quarter is just a feeling out period, like you said, you know, back and forth, and, you know, both teams, you know, having the turnovers. And it's different, you know, when you're practicing against each other for 3 weeks over and over and over, the same people. And then all of a sudden you come out for your first game and both teams have 5 different people that they're going against. You know, the speed's different. The defense is different. You can try to simulate all you want, but until you actually get out there on the floor and have to face it, you know, then it's going to come down to who can handle the pressure the most, and, you know, less turnovers, and, you know, and then maybe buy a few buckets here and there, and that's where, you know, the 10-point lead, it could have been much worse either way. You know, I don't know, in the first quarter, I think we missed 7 or 8 layups right there, you know, so the ball bounces in different ways, and, you know, but overall, it was a good first game.
It was. And the effort was definitely there. Just Ludington had a very cold shooting night. Give a lot of credit to TC West defense there, and there was a ton of turnovers for both teams. We want to thank Smith & Eddy Insurance, our exclusive post-game sponsor. Smith & Eddy Insurance of Ludington, Scottville, and Manistee, a caring business foremost in insurance and community support. For peace of mind, let Smith & Eddy handle all of your insurance needs. Scoring tonight for TC West, Addie Shark had 2 points, 4 points for Lillian Bardenhagen, 3 points for Haley Nickerson, 13 for Grace Bohr, 4 points for Emily Kelsey, 2 for Jillian Witt, and 11 for Capri Wilson. For the Orioles, 7 for Eloise Kwitnewski, 3 points for Madeline Kenyon, 9 for Jalen Laird, 4 for Claire Keith, 2 for Grace Forfinski, 2 for J.C. Cole, and 2 points for Heston Stowe. And we're awaiting the arrival of Oriole head coach Warren Stowe. Girl JV game tonight. Ludington falls by 3, 33-30 to Traverse City West. Boys freshman basketball tonight. Ludington wins 38-23 over Manistee. Boys JV basketball at Manistee. The Orioles win 43-38. And in the varsity game, Ludington wins by 21 over the Manistee Mariners, 71-50. We'd like to remind everybody who's out there, anybody who's out there driving tonight, please be careful. Be cautious when you're out there driving. Jamie, you said coming in the weather was getting nastier.
Yeah, it was just starting to come down there, but, you know, earlier we had all that freezing rain, and it didn't really get warmer yet. So when the snow comes tonight, if those roads are still slick and the snow gets on top of that freezing rain, you know, it could, you know, who knows what's going to happen. We may have school tomorrow, we may not.
We may not, but a lot of people, maybe if they get into a little fender bender, they may have to call Mike Benedict and Benedict's Auto Center.
They might, you know, but at this time of the year, you know, slow down. That's it. Just slow down and pay attention right there.
Definitely. So, again, a big thank you to all of our great sponsors, and we're looking forward to another awesome, exciting, thrilling season of Ludington Oriole boys and girls basketball. Again, a big shout-out to all of our sponsors, beginning with House of Flavors Manufacturing, Indian Summer Co-op, Lundquist Furniture, Safe Harbor Credit Union, Smith & Eddy Insurance, Benedict's Auto Center, Ludington Paint and Glass, McGee Insurance Group, Urca Auto Center, Jamie Loney, 5-Star Real Estate, Bob's Roofing, Lenz Balder Insurance, Ludington Chiropractic, and North Star Chiropractic. Again, the Orioles falling tonight by 10. And what do you think that Coach Stowe will take out of this game? What do you think he'll like the most and like the least, Jamie?
I think the most he'll like is effort. It was there. It was there on both ends of the floor. Girls on the floor, diving, girls getting deflections, playing hard defense, at times, shutting them down for 5 minutes of that third quarter. Yeah. He's going to love the effort. I think he's going to love, for the most part, the defense, holding a Class A school to 39 points, and some execution. I would think what he would like to see better is, better handling, taking care of the ball, less turnovers, and a little better finishing off the execution. If we finish down low on those baskets, we'd be right in the game right here. So that's what I'm thinking he's probably going to say.
Well, we're going to step aside right now. We'll give Coach Stowe another minute here, and if he doesn't make it up, we can understand it's first game of the year. If he doesn't make it up, we'll talk with him on Thursday night. But we're going to step aside for a minute. When we come back, we'll continue with the Smith & Eddy post-game show right here on the OSN and 102.7 WMOM.
Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance. Since 1902, Smith & Eddy Insurance has been building relationships and providing insurance solutions as the area's largest independent agency. Here at Smith & Eddy Insurance, in partnership with Auto Owners, we offer the most experienced staff, the widest array of policies, and we have partnered with Auto Owners Insurance to provide exceptional solutions for our customers. With new technology and an old-school philosophy, our team is committed to delivering a winning customer experience by placing the right people in the right roles. Proudly serving all of West Michigan from our 4 convenient locations in Bear Lake, Scottville, Manistee, and in Hart, Smith & Eddy and Auto Owners remains deeply committed to the communities we serve and dedicated to meeting your insurance needs. Smith & Eddy Insurance in partnership with Auto Owners Insurance.
Welcome back to Hawley Gym. Scoop Hansen and Jamie Sycon. We're joined by Oriole girls varsity head coach Warren Stowe. Coach, your team tonight, the effort definitely there, but Traverse City West, 10 points better tonight than your girls.
Effort was there. We were definitely trying, but you can't turn the ball over 30 times against half-court man-to-man and token full-court pressure and expect to win. And that's on me. Obviously, I did not have us prepared to play in a way that we should have. And, 32-minute game, I don't, if you didn't watch this game, you wouldn't believe me, but I bet you 8 minutes the ball was just rolling around on the floor with girls also just rolling around on the floor.
Yeah, it was. It was. I asked Jamie. I said, "What do you think Coach Stowe is going to be happiest about this game, and what he's not going to be happiest about?" And of course, he said the turnovers, the effort definitely there. But Jamie, your thoughts on what we were just discussing here with Coach Stowe?
Yeah, like we talked about earlier in the game, Coach, is, you got outscored 12-6 in the first quarter. A lot of that was you had the execution, you got the shot you wanted. They weren't falling at the time, which then leads, if the basket doesn't go in, we can't set up the traditional Ludington defense that we're used to seeing you play, which then gets back and forth, as you said, the turnovers go. But I thought the girls made good adjustments after you, especially in that third quarter coming out, where they held them scoreless for 5 minutes, the first 5 minutes, and the effort there on the defense. Just some of the open looks couldn't go, but I think part of it probably was Madeline had to do a lot of ball handling, couldn't get her shot off as well.
And that's true. We got Madeline off the ball a little bit. That's a luxury of having Claire up and playing the one. But Madeline handled the ball for the past year and a half. That's a position she's comfortable in and playing in. And I agree with the defensive effort. It was there at times. To do that while also rarely having 5 girls knowing what we're doing or in the same defense, just as the coach in me and as I see this and I'm thinking about practices and moving forward, that's just something I got to make sure that we're doing better is talking and communicating and pointing and, that stuff that you learn at the youngest age. And we just got to translate that up here into varsity basketball. I mean, there's no excuse to not be guarding a girl. And we talked about that, but, it's over. The good is never as good, and there wasn't a whole lot of good, but there was good in there, and the bad is never as bad as you think. We'll watch the film and we'll grow from it.
That was some nice passing at times, and when your girls got a good-looking shot, it just seemed like there was a lid on top of the basket for a lot of the game tonight.
Yeah, and part of that, give credit to Traverse City West, right? They packed it in, they played physical, they were on the line in a lot of those passes, and we just have to be a little more aggressive. Outside of the and one to Eloise, I don't know if we scored in transition, and in times where we should be scoring in transition, we're stopping, and in times where we should be stopping, we're trying to go, and we just kind of got to figure out that flow of the game, and hopefully that will come.
You can sense good energy on your team. Eloise was all over the court at times tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, and at times you had a look. You're looking at Ludington futures of basketball, or the future of Ludington basketball. There was a time there tonight when you had 5 sophomores out on the court.
Yeah, they're good kids.
Yeah.
Like I told them though at halftime, like we've been playing together since June. We've been in the gym all fall. I mean, I'm kind of over we're young. They are young, and I understand.
Yeah.
I understand it. I'm not taking anything away. I'm not trying to be hard on them. But in the same token, like they've played a lot of basketball, and they're more than capable to compete at this level. Regardless of their age.
So you'll take this one tonight. Your girls will learn from it. You got a tough Fremont team coming into Hawley on Thursday night. We're looking forward to covering that game. What can you say? Fremont, they've been the kingpins of the conference the last 2 years, the West Michigan Conference Lakes.
Yeah.
And did they lose a lot from graduation, or are they still going to be reloaded?
They lost a couple girls, but no, they're a great team. They're still the team to beat. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. We will have our hands full. We'll have to play very, very well to compete with Fremont. If we're turning the ball 30 times, over 30 times against half-court man, that's bad.
Okay.
That's bad for Thursday night.
Yeah.
They're going to run diamond press on makes and misses from the moment the ball tips to the moment that it ends, whether they're up 30 or down 30, it doesn't matter. That's what they do, and that's who they're going to do it. That's how they're going to do it. So we just got to be boss with the ball. There's no secrets. It's not, it's not a secret what they're going to do. They're going to look to trap you on every second that you're on the court, and they're long and they're aggressive. And once you beat those initial traps, you have advantages on the backside.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you coming up. We're looking forward to a great season with you here. Jamie, you got anything else you want to ask Coach about?
No, you mentioned it when the same thing I mentioned to you. Hey, we got 5 sophomores on the team. And I said we'll give them a game. And after the first game, you're no longer a sophomore. You're a junior, and a junior's no longer a junior. They're a senior.
Yeah.
We give you one game. But like you said, the girls have been practicing against themselves for 3 to 4 weeks now.
Yeah.
And then you can watch all the film you want. You can practice against each other all you want. But until you get another opponent out there, and Traverse City found out the same thing today, it's different.
Yeah.
But once you get that game now, you got something to work with. And I know you, Coach, and I know the girls know you, and this is just as we say, you either win or you learn. We never lose.
That's the last thing I told them in the locker room. I have heard you say that many times, and Coach Veneman says that a lot too. And we will get better. I think all of us, and like I said, it ultimately falls on me. I got to be better prepared and get them better prepared. And you have a missed rotation or like a sub rotation that gets out of whack for whatever reason. Or a foul trouble, and all of a sudden, I've got groups of girls in there that, I got to make sure that I'm putting them in the best spot to be successful.
Well, like Jamie said, there were a few times tonight where you looked up and you had 2 or 3 of your girls, 4 fouls on them. So like you said, that makes
Changes
things
the lineup.
change, big time when you got to go to your shorter lineup, so I'm sure the girls are going to learn from this tonight, and they'll be back stronger on Thursday night against the Fremont Packers.
That's
and
the plan.
We are really looking forward to being there, covering the game on Thursday.
Thanks for being here. Go O's.
Go O's. That's Oriole coach Warren Stowe. His girls fall tonight by 10 points, 39-29 in the JV game. Ludington falls by 3, 33-30. And again, the boys' games, we'll report them one more time for you. Ludington freshmen winning tonight at Manistee by the score of 38-23. That's Ludington boys freshmen. The Ludington boys JV win 43-38. And the Ludington varsity, they are off to a flying 4-0 start. They defeat Manistee tonight 71-50. And their next game will be Friday at Fremont, and we will be covering that game as well. But first, we got a girls' game to cover on Thursday right back here at Hawley against the Fremont Packers. Packers. Jamie, had a lot of fun with you tonight, as always. And you'll be back with me on Thursday night against the Fremont Packers, correct?
No, I don't think. I think my next game isn't until like January 12th.
Oh, that's right. It's going to be Big Country. It's going to be Coach Thad Shank's going to be doing color.
I definitely know you're going to be kept in line now.
I'm really going to have to mind my P's and Q's, and I'll be kept in line between Thad and Nick. Nick does a great job too, keeping me in line with making sure I get those sponsor reads in. So,
well, if he doesn't, then Coach Shank's going to be on him. So,
no doubt about it. So, hey, with that said, for our executive producer, our executive director, the one and only Thad Shank, also for Chris Nicholas, the 102.7 WMOM station owner. Also for my partner tonight, the one and only Jamie Sycon doing color commentary. Nick Wysong, the OSN and 102.7 WMOM technical engineer, and Jackson Jenner, the OSN cameraman. This is the voice of the Orioles, Todd Scoop Hansen, saying so long from Hawley Gymnasium. Once again, your final score in the girls varsity game, Ludington falls by the score of 39-29. Good night, Oriole Nation.